In the last session of The Walking Dead, Bennett and the kids are alone cleaning up the place when a stray dog comes in looking for food. They seem to fall in love with the thing and they take it in. Fisk and Samuel bury their dead comrades and go to the ranger station looking for guns. They find two military survivors there. After a tense introduction, they agree to group together and head back to the Haven. On their way back, they stop at a farm. The farm was starving farm animals trapped inside a fence with no food. And you guys are standing outside the gate, looking at the farm animals.
That was good. You gave him that canned fish, Davis. You guys all been making jokes about that canned fish, but look, it kept them pigs there from breaking through this corral. Uh, hey, Marcus's, you you see any vehicles we can use to maybe transport these critters?
I haven't seen anything. But we haven't investigated everything either.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna just try and get these animals some water so that they can make the thing. I mean, it's a lot of. I don't know if we got room for these two pigs and this horse in our vehicle, but pigs are as good as plows for turning over new fields. Better than a plow. You don't even have to put gas in them, and yeah, they'll turn that over right quick. And that horse, but horse bring a lot of attention, but. I don't know. Maybe we see. Let me get them tended to while you guys do some more searching, and that's what I'll do. I'll try and water the animals first, and then I'll start looking at if there's any seed and or grain situation. The pigs will go wherever they can root something up at, so I could put them in the cornfield. They'd be fine. But yeah, I'm gonna get them watered as fast as I can, and hopefully the boys will be able to find something to make our journey a little easier.
Do you got any
Uh,
animal talents or anything like that?
Well, I am a farmer, sir. I mean, yeah, I would think I'm quite skilled at this. Although I've been growing mostly green things up on my Carolina farm, you're always keeping chickens and pigs to keep the larders filled. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I mean, well, what do you want me to be able to know? Well, I mean, I'm sure I can bullshit my way through it.
No, if
Yeah,
you're
I'll
a
fake it till I make it.
farmer, then there'd be no role. You don't need a role for anything. You'd be able to read the animals. You see that they're very hungry. They're actually coming to you for food, actually, but you see no
Yeah,
food. You notice that looking at the back of the house, it's been broken into. Like the doors been torn down. It's like
yeah.
the animals went inside looking for food or something, and
Yeah, I'm more concerned about water for these creatures, though. It hasn't been raining very much. It's been a bit of a dry fall. I've been noticing, and these animals have been looking a bit desiccated. And water is the primary thing I'm looking for.
well, it just
So if
rained.
I,
It rained recently, and so there's patches of water, but it's mainly muck inside the pen. So
right, that's not good for them animals. So I'm gonna look on the farm. If there's no well on this farm, there's got to be. It doesn't have public water out there, so it's got to be well driven. Now, granted, a well may be electrified like it is here on my Jersey Pine land, but they may have a pump station as well, sir.
yes, it's a electric pump, which there's no power, so you can't pump up the water.
Well, sir, these poor animals ain't gonna be handling this travel so well without any water. So, I'm really if there's nothing in this barn I can get and look for. Yeah, you said I looked through it, and there's no sense of there's no feed nor access to water. Uh, Sometimes a good farmer have a natural spring running down to a the fall feeding field for the cows. You never know though. That'd be a bit of a hike. So unless I can find water for these animals, we're gonna have to transport them in some precarious position, I think. But these pigs ain't worth slaughtering right here. That they got too much value alive. They're not looking ready for slaughter yet anyway. So I don't know, gentlemen. What's your plan? I mean, my idea would be to get the pigs back at least. I think we could get them in the vehicle covered and carried away. Uh, but maybe we should do some more searching on this farm to see if we can find some more things. I'd like to get some for them children too. Maybe if there's in the house we can find some toys or something for them kids. Keep them a little occupied. And listen, we gotta start thinking how we're gonna make nature work for us. So even if we can find some oats, some flour, all those things we can we can make work for us. So we got to get working, boys. Let's look through this farm real quick.
So, have we checked inside this? This is a barn in here, right? For these
No, it's a
animals?
house.
It's a house,
Is that a
yeah.
house?
Yeah.
Okay, so Fist, this is your rodeo. So if you want to load them. I was gonna ask Perez, maybe we should check the house out just to make sure it's clear.
Yeah, let's
I'll,
check through the house.
I'll take care of getting these two pigs on board, and let's start thinking about what we're gonna do with this horse. We can drive real slow and just tether them to the truck, like Aunt Edna.
Uh, oh, I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea. That's
Well,
a gate right here.
you just think on it, boys, while
Yeah.
you're searching, and I'll take care of these animals.
All right, so we'll come in. You said there was a hole in the back.
In the back door here, there's would
Big
probably be
enough.
the side door.
Big enough for us to get through.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
make
They,
him
they
a-
broke down the door.
My character's attached to the truck.
Bring it on.
How the hell's that happen?
I don't know.
There you go.
See, every time I move it.
I thought you meant emotionally attached when you said that.
It was your other character that fixed it.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's moving anytime I move mine. Can you maybe delete it and put it back or something?
Okay.
Well, that's kind of fun. It might run you over. That's kind of fun.
It's keep the assault rifle out and sweep in. Let's see if we see anything.
Okay, you look in the house, and the house is torn apart like the animals. They ran through this house just looking for anything they could find. And the cupboards are all smashed in. The fridge is open. There's wrappers everywhere.
We'll still check the house out. Make sure it's clear.
Yeah, search and see if
Kind
there's
of.
like an attic space or something that they couldn't have
Yeah.
gotten to.
Is there an upstairs to this, or is it a single story?
It's a single-story house, and Fisk was looking concerned about water. You go to the bathroom, and the toilet has water in it.
Okay.
Get that out for them.
You do find basic medical gear in the glove compartment in the bathroom.
All right.
Are you writing that down?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. So, is there a bathtub in this place, or a shower, or?
There's a bathtub.
I'm gonna see if there's actually any water that works, and if not, if there's like back pressure to see if any will come out.
You turn the tap, and you hear just big. The pipes are shaking a bit, and then just pressure comes out of the tap, and some sludge drips out into the tub.
All right, I'll turn it off. If we don't find what about is there a crawl space up into the attic area, or?
Yeah, there's a crawl space that goes up into the attic. You gotta bring down the ladder.
All right,
Okay.
I'm going to do that.
Just in case, I'll pull it down. You keep your gun on me, okay?
All right. I turn on the rifle's flashlight.
Okay,
Alright.
you go in there. You see a couple boxes. You can give me a scavenging roll if you want to see if you find anything.
Scavenging.
That's a D666.
Yep.
No, it's a skill first, right? Or no, we're just doing D666. That's right. You go
Or
first.
no, it's actually a skill, survival, right?
Survival, yeah, yeah. And then every success is a roll, right, or something like that.
The first success is a roll, and anything after is like a ration of food, usually.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, no, I didn't say anything. One for you.
All right. 1, 3. 626.
Sounds good.
Yeah, high number.
Well, I don't think that fits. Well, you find an air balloon, and you see an amateur radio station, and there's pills for purifying water.
Okay.
So like a hot air balloon?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a packed up air balloon. Yeah.
Wow. These guys must have been into that air ballooning sport.
Huh.
Oof. All right. All right. Let's get
Definitely the water.
Davis over here. Yeah, yeah. Grab those. Let's get Davis over here. We'll pull this hot air balloon, pack it in the truck, and we'll go ahead and take the radio stuff too.
I can't believe you found a hot air balloon. Oh my god. Yeah, why don't you just leave it there?
Don't take it.
Now you can fly across the country now.
Well,
I gotta
mean,
prep for the whole
you gotta
country.
Go where the wind goes, so they're not accurate.
There's a huge bullseye right there on that hot air balloon.
I got enough hot air to keep that thing floating, boys.
Yeah. All right. So if there's nothing else in the house, then we'll go ahead and get Davis. We'll let Fisk know that the toilet, the bowl in the tank is full of water, and then the other three of us will start transporting the stuff out of the attic and load it in the truck. And we'll get some broken furniture that are in here for wood, so we could pack the stuff in first, and then put the wood up as a barrier, and then we could put the pigs in, so that way the pigs don't mess with the stuff that we're putting in the truck.
I think
Well, I
Omega
got the
had
water here.
already had that plan for them to eat it. Spoiled again.
Yeah.
Isn't my first apocalypse?
But you're right there, Fisk, that the pigs would fit in the truck, but the horse wouldn't with the pigs.
Yeah.
So you'd have to walk them on the side or something if you wanted them.
What kind of condition is the horse in?
The same thing. You could see his ribs, starving, thirsty.
Yeah, this ain't going to be a whole lot of water to sustain these animals, and I really think they'll end up dead if we don't give them at least the pigs the water. I don't think the horses is useful to us. We got a motorcycle. I mean, a horse can plow and all, but pigs are better than a plow. I'm telling you.
You could ride a
That's
horse.
good. I'm gonna take one of my rations out.
Got a fucking hot air balloon.
Probably
What do you need a horse
assuming
for?
it's gonna be I don't know. I looked through my rations. Would I have anything that a horse would like?
He would eat pretty much anything now.
Okay,
Well,
so I'll take out one of my MREs and cook it up, and I'll kind of have the horse come over and I'll feed it to the horse.
Well, Isn't all this overgrown out here where they couldn't get to? Couldn't we just like let him out here to let him eat the grass that's overgrown out here?
Problem is,
I
you
mean,
don't have
it's
water.
getting late in the year, so it should be there
The
should be a lot
problem
of
is,
tall
listen,
weeds
you
Okay.
growing.
get if a
Is
horse
there
doesn't
any
have
place for the
water.
horse to graze? I know. Okay, Fisk. 1 second. Is there a place for the horse to graze?
Yeah, I guess he could graze outside. Yeah, he
Yeah,
could
but
eat.
Okay.
guys,
Yeah,
listen.
So I'm gonna.
As a farmer, hang on a second. As a farmer, I know. I'm telling you guys, you can't let that horse eat without water, or it's gonna
I
kill him.
understand that. You said that the water in the toilet really wasn't good for anything. If I want to take the horse, but I don't want to
Except for
take
the
it like it
pigs.
is, so I'll let the horse feed and get the water from the toilet and feed it to the horse.
We're going to use the water for the pigs. I said there was enough water in the tank for maybe pigs to get. They're not walking or anything like that, but that's not enough water for a horse.
Just enough to get it from here to where we're going.
I don't know. I don't think so. I
And
mean,
these
I
spots
would.
around here,
To me, if I had to care husbandry of these animals, you're going to have to sacrifice one of them, I think, because if you feed that horse without giving him gallons of water, he's going to be locked up, blocked up, and not going to be worth anything. He's not going to be able to digest it. He might fall over dead from stress of it. I'm telling you, horses are very temperamental. They're very sensitive animals. You got to treat them like they're fucking the prima donnas at the high school dance.
Okay.
Pigs can.
How far away from your place are we?
Well, I think it was about 3 hour journey it took us to get here.
so Omega, is this water pooled up here behind the house? Up in here?
it's
From where it
muddy,
rained?
muddy water. It's it's water, but it's full of mud, so you could get dirty water out of it. Anywhere you see the puddles is dirty, muddy water from the rain that they
Well,
had.
We s-
Do you think the horse can drink water off of that? Some of it has to be good if nobody's been
but
going through it.
listen, if it's farmland and all of that, yeah, I mean it's going to have maybe some shit in it, but it'll be fine. I mean, actually, the pigs it'd be better to let the pigs drink the muddy water, give the couple of gallons of clean water to the horse. That'd be probably the best way, and let them. And the only problem is pigs. You're gonna put them on the they're not the easiest to control. You know what I'm saying? You put them in an unpaged ken. I mean, they'll go right to that water if they're thirsty, and then we can tie them up or something.
well, if they could drink muddy water, there's a bunch back here. In fact, there's 2 dead pigs back here too.
Yeah, I wouldn't drink that water with the dead pigs in it.
I'm surprised they didn't eat them.
yeah, yeah.
Do you want me to?
But
Are you
I
gonna
mean, I
let
don't
them
think
out?
we have to get into. Yeah, I think we're gonna rope them up. We're gonna lead them over. After we rope them, we'll lead them over towards one of the uncorrupted piles of water. I mean, do you want us to really to have to get into all this? Yeah, but we water them while the guys get the water. If it's hopefully enough water for the horse will start to graze immediately as soon as you let them out of that eaten up pasture. And
And I'm,
they're probably sick. They've been probably drinking out of that fucking nasty old water there.
I'm also
Yeah,
going to look to see if there's any tack for the horse.
we'll say they go to the
Any
water and they start drinking it. You
Is
let
there
them out,
anything
right?
inside this building? This building up here?
You checked
We
them
didn't
all
go in this-
last session. You checked both
Yeah.
of those buildings. Yeah, I gave you
Did you guys find
lots
any-
of scavenging rolls last session.
Did they find any toys for the kids?
Everything was torn up. Pigs been rooting through it.
Let's say there's a Rubik's Cube. You found a Rubik's Cube for the kids.
Is there a saddle and/or any tack for the horse?
But you could rig something up to rope around its neck to drive it on the side. But if you're taking a horse, it's going to be like a crawl walk, so it'll
Rope
probably
race.
take you the rest of the day to get back to the haven.
There's a few streams along the way we could stop at and get some mole fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just bring it with us. I don't feel right, Sarge, leaving that horse here to die.
No, not at all. I think this horse could be useful. I know we have motorcycles, as he said, or they have motorcycles, but motorcycles are loud. You might need something that's on the quiet side for transportation.
Okay. So can we pack all these critters up in the truck and we secure the horse to the rear of the truck, and I'll stay in the rear with the pigs and keep an eye on the horse as our soldiers maybe drive and Davis sits up there with him. Maybe one of the boys back with me.
Yeah, Perez, you could sit in the back. Actually, that's a good idea because if anybody comes up behind us, we'd be good to be back there to be able to dissuade them from pursuing us.
Okay.
All right, so we packed everything from the attic. We wooded it up, and then we put the pigs in with Fisk and Perez after feeding what we can to the animals and them drinking what we can. Rope the horse to the back, and me and Davis will be in the front, and I think we will head out.
Okay. Get in your car,
Vroom, vroom.
and you take off down the road back to the Haven. And we...
Davis is babbling directions to you during the whole way, and he's saying what a nice guy he thinks everybody is, and he's
Kumbaya.
kumbaya. He's singing and
Telling me about the gas and everybody that's there and
I
Negan.
think Angry Marcus is feeling a change of heart. He's being swayed by this young man of charm.
I do talk to him about the cult though, because they're my target now.
Yeah, they killed one of our own. So I'll ask you about that too. So Fisk, tell us about. Do you know anything about this cult that they were talking about?
I don't know nothing, guys. I've been with these cats 2 days. I'm more interested in what you know about that senator. That senator that you seem to have some knowledge. I just met that cat, like I said earlier when we met. He seemed like an okay cat to me, but you seem to have, at least that other guy certainly had a bug up his ass.
There's a reason for that, Mr. Fisk.
You want to share? That's what I'm asking. Share. Let me know about this man.
He is he's wholly responsible for us being in Atlanta when we were. We had a call had to be made to send our team in. They couldn't get in touch with anyone else. They called his office and they got almost an immediate response of yes, go with it.
Well, the man's decisive. I gotta give him that credit. And boys, that's your job. You're there to serve.
Send us to our death when they knew what was going on was not our job after we told them the place was leveled.
Well, you guys, hey. Usually sergeants make the rules, is all I'm saying.
We don't make the rules, we follow the rules, and we did our job. That doesn't mean we don't appreciate not having the right intel going in and not being able to pull out.
Well, hell, since men been going to war, you've been getting fucked from the rear. They even got acronyms like that.
Absolutely.
But you know what? Your job is not to question.
We'll have a fine chat with Senator Bennet.
Well, I'll be interested, but listen, I have a different perception of my time in the service. It's all about the service.
It is.
And let's just agree.
To serve at this point, laying down our life would not be an issue. But watching my friends die for no reason is another thing.
Maybe that life saves some other life. How do you know you got the whole picture? Is all I'm saying. Listen, I don't want you boys coming up on this man. I don't care how big and strong y'all think y'all. I think you got a perception of what I'm about to. I ain't bringing you back if you're gonna get up on this man's ass.
We're not here to. You came in on us in a bad situation, and it sure looked like you were sneaking up on us.
No, I hear you. We were past that. I'm talking about now, the present, the future.
We're not going in gunning for him. Everyone makes their decisions for a reason. We don't have a real issue with that. It's just that they were holding stuff back from us.
Well, how about you do me this favor? You keep a hand and eye on your angry buddy, your angry sergeant there. You seem a little more level-headed. I don't
I'll
want to
keep
see
an eye on
no.
him, but if he tells me to pull the trigger, then I will.
You guys
I've
talk
been
real
I've been
big.
with Marcus. I've been with Marcus since we were 14. I
You know what?
trust him with my life. I barely know any of y'all.
You know, and I'm looking at him, and I'm thinking, I'm old military, old Navy boy. Maybe we just took you guys to fight, but we know a thing or two. And I just get quiet all of a sudden and look at him, give him a little look like this, and okay, all right, I heard you. You don't gotta tell me
Well,
things. You
don't
only
think
gotta
this
tell
is
me things once.
don't think this is our first mission. Don't think that this one was any harder than our previous missions.
Well, you guys remember what not Martha Stewart, I was going to say. No, Margaret Thatcher. What Margaret Thatcher used to say about, what was it? How'd she say about not having to worry about the things you don't, that people tell you about?
I think I like to think more about Winston Churchill saying never, 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 never give up.
All right. I got
So,
you there too, brother.
and that's where we are right now.
All right. I see where you're at.
But right now, we if these people know about the ones that killed our friend, we're friends at the moment.
Well, the boy in the front, he's got the most knowledge. He has intimate knowledge as they took his digit. The boy has given up a part of himself to this cause. So just keep an eye on your angry sergeant for me. That's all I ask.
I'll keep an eye on him.
Watch all your tough talk. No, why don't you tell me nothing? Why don't you watch the tough talk? Is all I'm asking.
I'm not talking tough. I'm just telling you.
You've been doing nothing
we're
but
watching our
bragging
back.
since we sat in the back of this truck. About how tough you guys are, how many missions you've been on. Let's get going to the show, and we'll let the senator see who's in charge.
I just smile real big at you, and I just kind of lean back and I like, we'll see. You're right. We didn't say we were in charge.
And the scene
I'm getting
cuts.
uncomfortable. Obviously I'm getting uncomfortable bringing these guys back. I mean, they're playing hard. I mean, I don't know, I'm gonna bring them back to my kids. I don't know. I'll get real quiet though. We'll see where the GM takes us.
And we take it back to the warehouse.
Oh, got back quick. There was fields that we were passing on the way up that you described as unharvested, though. So we just kept it. We took a look at them on the way past again to make sure they were still unharvested. That was
Were we able to stop and get water for the horses and stuff?
Yeah, we'll
So there
say
was-
let's say you managed to get enough water for the animals. They just need some food.
TLC.
And back at the Haven.
I sure hope that center got some work done while we've been gone.
Gonna be feeding the dog.
Yeah, it's
Playing
been
cards with
Literally
kids.
by hand.
it's still,
Oh yeah, it bit me, didn't it?
yeah, he bit you.
I wondered why I was on 1 damage. I couldn't remember. It bit me. That was it.
I thought it was 2 damage. Oh, you healed though. That's right.
Yeah, I
It was
healed.
2
Yeah.
damage. It was as much as when you got shot.
Yeah, and then I
And then
healed
he healed,
once
yeah, he
over.
healed,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Took me a minute to remember.
Yeah, so it's getting late on the second day since the party has left, and you're starting to get worried. And the kids are getting worried too. And Robert comes out. What if they're not coming back?
Well, if they don't come back, we'll figure that out. We'll give them another day or two. We got food here. That asked Negan. He's not due back for a couple days, so if they're not here by noon tomorrow, we'll make a plan.
Well, I hope you know what
I'm
you're
not
doing.
gonna lie to you and tell you, kid. Me too. Not
You
gonna lie
think-
to you. I'd tell you they're coming back when I don't know that. Been gone a little longer than I anticipated, so
Well, if they don't come back, you're gonna need help to protect the warehouse. So you're gonna have to give me a gun.
we talked about this. Once you prove you can listen, I'll get you one. For now, I can teach you how to properly hold a knife. Won't leave you defenseless, but I ain't giving you a gun until I know for certain you're gonna listen and use it correctly. And no offense, kid, but you've not really shown me that you've got the most level head on your shoulders up to this point.
You can trust me with the knife. I'll be good with it.
Not that I don't trust you. Just a kid, though. Gotta listen. You gotta be careful, because this ain't a game. And if they don't come back, then the three of us, or four of us with this mutt here, it's gonna be a little bit harder going forward.
Well,
But they might still come back. Maybe they just got hung up. We don't know. Hey, be careful around that dog, though. It's still a little skittish.
the dog starts sniffing Robert and licking his hands. You don't have to be afraid of the dog. Starts
I'm
patting
not
him.
afraid of the dog. I'm just still stray. It's not really used to us. Just approach it calmly, slowly. And if he snaps at you, don't take it personal. I kind of look down at my hand, taking it a little personal.
Well, he doesn't seem to like you too much. He bit you.
Yeah, that's going around. I've noticed.
So are you gonna give me the knife?
Yeah, and I'll hand over my throwing knife.
Okay.
Boy didn't get his token chip yet, though.
And now he's got a knife. It's the first time he had a weapon. All right.
And I'll try
Thank
to just
you.
show him how you're supposed to hold it, and I'll just kind of give him some basic, how you hold it. If you see one coming at you, always aim for the head. Don't worry about the body. If it's a person, aim wherever.
Well, he had a hard enough time reaching ahead, but he goes and he starts stabbing the boxes. He's just stabbing everything, just having fun with it, going around playing with it. Thank you. I
Hey,
promise I'll be
careful. God, that was a fucking mistake. Oh well.
good.
What's
And
done is done, I guess, at this point.
Anthony comes out. So,
I'm hungry.
what are we gonna call the doggy? What are we gonna call the doggy?
I don't know yet. I'm still thinking of a name fits. I've got a couple things. They just don't seem to fit him. I don't know. I'll get back to you on that.
Okay. I think maybe we should call him Daisy.
It's a boy.
Or how about Fred?
Let me workshop it. I'll take Fred. Sounds okay. I just don't know if he looks like a Fred necessarily.
Politician.
As you're talking, you think you hear a truck stopping outside.
Hey kids, get back in the room now.
And then you hear weird sounds like, what the hell? Like you hear animals.
Back in the room. Don't say a word. And I'll walk over to the window.
I
just
hear
kinda peek
animals.
out. Get back in the fucking room until I tell you to come out.
Yippee, yippee, we have all these animals. I've never been so happy in a long time.
testing my patience, kids. I will draw my pistol and just kind of look out the window, just see what the hell's going on out there.
You look out the window and you see the truck. It's
Truck
already
that I
there.
recognize,
It's
okay.
already there.
Do I see anyone I know?
You see that there's two. It's parked like that. I guess they turned it around, and you see two pigs in the back, and there's a horse tied to the side of it.
I think there's your guy looking out the window right there. You might want to go talk to him.
Gonna keep watching.
You're watching. You see your you see Fisk get out and Samuel and two strangers.
Hey kids, it's give me a minute. I'll walk over to the door and open it. Step out.
Hey, Senator, just hang on a second.
Hey,
Hey, we lost our crew. We lost the
Say what?
doctor and JD. They're down. They got snapped.
What do you mean
Not
they're
by- They're gone, sir.
shit?
Gone.
Both of them?
Both of them, sir. Dead.
Fuck.
Buried. Hell, that bloodthirsty doctor got eaten by a gator. Got reclaimed by the swamp. Or start there's a.
Wait. Back up. Hold on.
Oh, it's a
Doctor
long
got eaten by
story.
an alligator?
Yeah, let's hang on. Let's just focus on these boys here now, prison. Now listen. Oh, they know about you. They said you sent them onto Atlanta. And I told them, listen, I got your back, sir. But just be cautious with them. Hey, gentlemen, let me introduce you to the senator. Everybody's gonna remain calm now. I know we boys both indicated you had some issues with this here, sir, in his doing his duty as a state senator, making hard decisions. But remember,
U.S.
Yeah.
Senator?
we sorry, sir. I'm a North Carolina boy.
Just a quick question. Do you have like your ranks on your are they visible? Are you still
We're in full military still.
Okay.
Yeah, we're in BDUs with all of our rank and everything on us.
I'll walk forward, Sergeant, Staff Sergeant. Sorry, forgive me. I don't recognize you. Also, if you're trying to talk, you're muted. Marcus, Staff Sergeant Marcus.
Sorry about you. Thank you.
Sorry.
Yeah, as I walk over to you, I put my hand out to shake your hand.
I'll take your hand.
And I start squeezing it really, really, really hard. And I step forward and pull you into me at the same time. Tell me why I shouldn't fucking kill you right now.
Well, for one, I would like to know why you'd like to kill me first. I think you'd owe me that. For two,
Sure.
I kind of like look over my shoulder back at Fisk and Davis. I don't know what happened out there, but pretty sure we still outnumber the two of you. Now, if you'd like, we could talk. Don't really know how I've wronged you particularly, Staff Sergeant, but curious to hear your tale.
Well, let's put it this way. I'll tell you the tale, but, some will win the lottery and some will lose. Question is, who on your team's willing to lose?
It sounds like
Anyway.
we've lost two people, so maybe we've got
Anyway.
some left among us.
We were sent into the CDC building. We're supposed to recover some doctors and any pertinent information. When we got there, the place was leveled. There was nothing. So we called back into command. It was routed to your office. We let everybody know that there was nothing here. There was no reason to go in. We got a reply to go in anyway. So I've confirmed 3 of my men dead, 1 missing, and me and Perez here. We don't appreciate being sent in to die for nothing, especially when nothing was there. Typical bureaucrat just thinks we're a number, a resource to be killed.
We're making an awful lot of assumptions there, aren't we?
Experience, my friend, experience.
Experience, sure. You don't have the full picture. You don't have the knowledge that those of us in the upper echelons of government tend to have.
Well, you said we're
Maybe we
talking.
use
I
it.
said my part. What's yours?
What were you looking for?
What am I looking for?
No, what were you looking for when you went to Atlanta?
We were sent in as an
I just
extraction
said
team.
doctors and any information that was pertinent to, I guess, the outbreak.
And you said the buildings were leveled. Yeah?
Yes.
Information, documents can't survive a leveled building.
The CDC was a smoking hole. It was like a volcano had erupted underneath of it. It was flat and
I don't know how
burning.
many. I don't know how many missions you've been on for wrecked buildings and going through them to see what could or could not be there. I have a few, we'll say. And by the destruction there, no, there wasn't anything going to be found.
This was not a conventional sort of explosive that was used.
I
This
understand that.
vaporized the building. There was nothing. We explained it all when I sent the message to you.
To break it to you, I actually never got that message directly. But let me tell you this, gentlemen. It's not that we view you as a number. That's not what happens here. Look around you. You know, this wasn't a conventional mission. This wasn't a conventional situation we find ourselves in. You all are the best of the best, and I hate that what happened to your squad. But if we had any chance of finding anything that could have turned this around, we had to take it, and there was no one else to do it. I don't view you as expendable. God knows, especially in this world, no one is expendable. But the tough fact is, some people are better suited for the bad shit. And if there was any hope, any shred of a possibility that we could recover something, we owed it to go in. And I hate that it was your team, but somebody
I
had to
headbutt
do
him.
it. Okay,
And
What do we want to do,
go
Vega?
for it.
So do we do initiative?
well,
I mean,
are you just gonna do like one attack, or you want to go full combat mode?
No, so basically I'm just going to headbutt him, and then I'll push him, let go of his hand and push him away, and walk over to Perez.
Okay, we'll do a
I'll turn around.
contested roll against Clarence's mobility.
Yes. Yeah, I'll do mobility, I guess.
All right, versus
See-
my close combat.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, so you smack him in the head with your head, buddy.
I'll push.
Can
Well,
I do something as well?
Well, only the initiator. That's the advantage the initiator has.
Oh,
only initiator can
can't
push.
push.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll ignore that.
So
It's
then,
only
yeah,
I-
I'm gonna take that
I'll,
stress off then.
Yeah.
I will Fisk. If I see Fisk, I will just like hold my hand out and just try to tell him to stay back.
I
Not
headbutt him.
aggressively or anything.
So you
And
headbutt
I-
him, and it takes 1 point of damage as he falls back.
Push
Shocked.
him away. I don't give a shit what your story is. The point is, I had the experience. Nobody listened. Good men died. But seems you have something we need. So for now, we're gonna call it even. We'll talk
Actually,
more
for now, right, we do have something you need. If you want to welcome into this place, you need to clean up your fucking attitude. That's what you need to do.
No, we need information on those freaking.
Well, then you need to calm down.
What'd you call him,
We'll talk.
Davis? That cult.
Hey, Davis, don't tell this fucker anything. You listen to me. All right? I wouldn't... Feeling a little, on
I'm
edge
gonna
right
come up
now.
and I'm
I
going to
just...
tap
I
Marcus on the.
asked for your story. You gave me a fucking speech. I don't care about speeches.
Okay.
You haven't. You said it wasn't you, but you gave no explanation, and that's what I gave
You
you the
didn't ask for a
opportunity.
fucking explanation. You headbutted me, you son of a bitch. Why
I
don't you
believe
calm the fuck
I said
down
my
and
piece,
ask
and
your
now it's time
question?
for you to say your piece. And instead
And
of
I was
saying your piece, you
talking.
gave me a fucking
Sure.
monologue.
Sure.
Hey, what
Sure.
part
Sure.
of what I said was wrong? Also,
So you're telling me that, you know what? We're not here. We don't know what's going on. There might be something down there, so go down there and look anyway. Right? That's what you're saying, right? National security
let
or
me ask
whatever.
you something. Let me ask you something. All right,
Sure.
let's talk. So you can keep your temper in
Soldier.
check and maybe keep your shit off of my
Stand down.
person.
Marcus.
What would you do? What would you do in
Marcus,
my
step back here
situation?
for a second. Let's.
You know, we don't have all the information either. We have some, and we definitely have more than you. But we don't have it all. We got to make
What would I have
decisions.
done?
And I know that. Hey, I'm still talking. I am still
Yes, me
speaking.
both,
We all have to make decisions in the heat of the moment. Don't you look at me and act like you've never made a decision that fucking backfired. Staff Sergeant, if you've done as many fucking missions as you say you've done, there's no way I've never made a call that went wrong. Don't act like you are so high and mighty that that's never happened to you. So yes, we can negotiate, but if you want to be a part of this, if you want information, then we have to come to terms, and you have to stop being such a little shit. Now, I'll let you cool down for a little bit. Go talk to your sergeant, see what you want to do, and we'll reconvene in an hour.
Whoa. First of all,
And
you asked me a
I'm leaving.
question.
I go back in.
I grab him
I'll
by the
see
collar. I
you.
walk back
I'll
over
see
there and
you in
grab
an
him by the
hour.
collar.
Hey,
I said,
If Fisk
listen,
gonna be
you
allowed
asked
to
me
do
a
anything in this game?
question, so now you're going to listen to it.
What are you doing, Fisk? You gonna step in front of him? I'm just asking because you
Fisk
said
has already had his, supposedly the big junior sergeant's next to me, keeping his eye on me. I heard everybody's being real testy, but
I'm
what
trying
I'd
to
like
get
to
you.
do,
I'm trying to
what
get
I'd
you
like,
just to stand back, not let them.
yeah,
Let them.
yeah, but I'm just saying you were paying attention to me,
Yeah.
But you know what? Let me tell you something, boys. Guns are not the best weapon in close quarters. I don't know if you see how the boys in Africa fight, but in those
You gun out?
in those bad little things, in those bad little barrios of Africa, this is the weapon that gets by. So what I'm going to try and do, I don't think I'm near um, Marcus 1, Angry Marcus. I think I'm near Reasonable
Marcus
Marcus.
too.
Yeah, Marcus 2. Doctor. And, you know, all this time, all this fighting been going on, every time I've been watching because I'm old school. It's all about the detail is where the devil lies. And when they were hollering, he's going to be paying attention to his boy. I surreptitiously, and somebody beat my vocabulary, you might be able to beat my rolls, but I don't think none of you will beat my vocabulary. But he surreptitiously pulls out this blade. And he going to take a time and listen. It's fucked up. I brought this shit down on ourselves. He just headbutted that motherfucker. And when he headbutted him, I'm going to poke him right under his arm blade. I know he's all in armor, but I'm stabbing the fucker.
You're stabbing my Marcus one too? Me?
Number 2. Yeah, number 2, the nice guy.
I was watching him, like I said.
He watching.
And I have a knife also.
Yeah, but you're watching your fucking angry sergeant. That's getting
He
your
can take care of
attention.
himself. I'm watching you because
How
you've
do you
already
even
said
see
that
me?
you're watching his back. I even said I was
GM?
watching you.
You resolve this, Mr. GM. I'm being nice and calm tonight. But I'm not happy with angry Marcus. And if happy cute Marcus got to suffer, so be it. Now, but listen, I can go stab the motherfucker.
But yeah, I hollered at I don't know if I was on mute, but I hollered at him, soldier.
Yeah, we
It's
couldn't
time
hear
for
you.
you to stand down.
You were muted.
You
It's
and I were
time
playing
for
the
you
music.
to stand down. And Fisk a big boy. He big, he old, and he don't really give a shit. He's on edge. And it sounds like Marcus One is just as well. So I'm gonna say to Marcus too. You gonna get a handle on your man, and I walk past him. I sort of walk that way, and I walk right up to Marcus, and I just put my chest on him. My chest. I don't put my hands on him. I just walk in him with my chest.
So you're not going to
And
stab
let me
him?
tell you, I'm a big boy. I'm 6'4", you know what I mean?
Hey,
I go
Fisk,
320.
there's no reason to escalate this. We're going to cool down. We'll
He
talk
just
in a minute,
headbutted you,
but
sir.
I understand. We'll calm
All right.
down. We'll
All
talk
right.
in a minute.
Well, why don't
I-
you boys stay out here then, and let the good Senate inside. We got upset children in there we're gonna take care of. Why don't you boys go listen? I walked back over to the truck and I grabbed the keys. I said, "Why don't you boys unload them pigs for us?" And we'll get to settling some victuals down for dinner. Everybody just take a little chill. How's that sound for everybody? Listen, I know you boys are upset. I was service too. You don't think we got our hands asses by the fucking AWOCs in the back of the fucking in the back all the time? I mean,
All right, so
we've had.
listen here. You keep saying, in your time. So let me ask you something,
Why,
Fisk.
why,
All right.
why
I
you
don't.
so bitter, man?
No, listen. Yes, I've lost men, but that is for a tangible objective, and things happen.
But listen,
But
you're not bringing
hold on,
them
hold on,
them
hold on,
back,
hold on.
sir.
You asked me a question. I'm just talking, right?
You
That's
just
what
keep
you are.
saying the same shit, though.
You- If you quit interrupting me, maybe you'll hear something different.
I'll try and
Okay?
listen better. How's that?
Now that Bennett guy likes to say, "Oh, this, that, and the other." But see, the thing is I take what my men say into consideration, and we look at it logically. That motherfucker wasn't even there, and instead of taking the experience of the people who are there, he makes a decision that he has no fucking clue about. That's
You
my
just
problem. If the building
okay.
was there
Are you gonna get
and
over
what
this
have you, and
problem,
we went
sir?
in and this happened, hey,
Why
that's the
you
way
just
it
want to
goes.
listen? What are you gonna do? You gonna chew on this problem? I heard that man holler at you, say he made a mistake.
I didn't hear
Ask
that.
you if you've never made a mistake, and you're telling me no because your logic is never was
I never
specious.
said
So,
I made a
sir,
mistake. I never said I didn't make a mistake.
no,
What
well,
I
that's what
said
you're trying
is
to
I
say to me
relied
now,
on
though.
people's experience.
Well, I'm sorry. You know what? It's a fucking mad world, isn't it? And you're gonna take out a man that has a sense of order, has a sense of semblance, has a sense of heart, doesn't run around with the emotional control of a 3-year-old.
Is he
And
dead?
yeah, that's talking about you, sir.
Is he
You're gonna
dead?
have to get over that. You're a man of service. You take
Is he
orders.
dead?
You follow them. You lost men. Now, how are you getting over your shit? You want to come
Is
to
he
our
dead?
little haven, or you want to come to arms? You keep your line of yeah. You want to talk, but you want to keep up with your issue. Where are you gonna go with that? Tell me.
Number one, you don't put words in my mouth. If I was here to kill him, he'd already be dead.
No, you fucking boys. Well, you keep talking about your big dick. You know what? I ain't never worried about a dick I had. Somebody had to
No,
tell me
no,
about it.
you're the only one that seems to talk about dicks. Maybe you're missing something that you haven't
Yeah,
had for a
no,
while.
no.
I
Now
have no
you're
clue.
getting what? What is it a
Hey, your
personal attack on
particulars are
me?
your
I'm
particulars. I
supposed to
don't
feel
judge.
emasculated about some man that couldn't even hit me point blank with a fucking butt of his rifle? So why don't you fuck
And
off?
you're the one that wants to escalate everything.
I'm escalating. You
Yes,
were
if
here
you want
just
to, if
headbutted a
you want, don't
motherfucker.
want to escalate this, just
From
go
day
back
one
in
that we
and let
met
me
you.
talk to Marcus.
All
Guys,
Let me
you
talk to
oh
do,
Marcus.
my
all you do
lord.
is this
Watch
and
the tape.
escalate things.
Watch the tape, fuck faces.
That's not escalation.
Hey, it certainly is. But you guys just talk shit, and when it's just shit, what are you supposed to do? You just expect it as truth? Is that what you
Expect what
do?
is truth. Is what's truth?
You put out specious logic saying I was the one. You're an angry motherfucker. You're the one. I just was talking, and you have a time frame that has to fit
Hmm.
your time frame,
Hmm.
or people get hit. It appears.
So yeah, you said let's look at the tape. Yeah, I believe we were like, hands, and then you're the one that started running your mouth, talking about this, talking about that, saying you're gonna do this, but then you didn't do it. You kept talking shit, and now here we are now, not even dealing
Perspective,
with you.
perspective is a wonderful
I'm
thing
dealing with
that
the
clouds a
senator.
man's
Now
judgment.
that's done, and here you are talking more shit.
Yeah, but
You're the one that wants to escalate everything. You're the one that seems to have the
ah,
anger problem.
yeah, I'm angry. All right, I am angry.
So what do you want to do?
I have 3 cigarettes left, and I'm going to light one of them and lean up against the truck while I watch this debate go back and forth.
Yeah,
You want
I
to
want
escalate
you to
it, or you
kill
want to
your
keep it
shit.
where it's at? You want to
I
escalate it or
want
keep it where it's at?
you're the one just threatened my man over there, right? You just hit him, and you're
Okay.
calling me escalating because I'm talking to you like hard talk. It's a little too much for you.
No, that's the
You feel
problem. You
reason
just keep
because you don't
talking.
raise your
That's the
voice.
problem. And your little shiny sticker, I got one too.
Sarge,
It's not impressive.
Sarge,
What do you want to do? I'm
Sarge,
not doing anything. You want to keep it going? What?
I want
can
you to
we have
stay
a minute?
outside and cool your jets.
Just walk away from him. He's not worth it. Let's just have him. Let me talk to you for a second. Just, I'm here with you.
All right, I back up.
As he's walking, nah.
I
Never.
back up. I
I'll
don't
play
turn
it.
around and walk away. I back
I'm
up.
on the hand on my gun right now, so if he tries anything now, I will shoot him. Since I got him to back up, walk away.
I don't know how we're supposed to move on.
Samuel walks in the warehouse and he goes to Bennet. I think they're going to need some separate rooms.
Yeah.
Let them sleep in the RV. We got a nice RV out for your boys to sleep in.
But we do have some
They,
farm animals that might
I saw that.
serve
saw
our
that.
Need
purpose.
some attention.
Now, yeah, those dudes, well, at least that one, real piece of work, isn't he?
Perspective.
But could use the extra firepower. Lost my cool out there. Shouldn't have. But,
Yes, if they could only get along, it would be good assets to
Try
the
again.
Haven.
Try again. I just need some time.
Maybe you could inspire
really
them
have a
with your
chance to-
leadership.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work in this situation. Got a dog. His name's Trevor.
Oh,
Just got
dog.
pet him.
Oh, I didn't even see him. Goes over, starts petting him. Trevor, how you doing,
Gentle.
buddy?
He's a little skittish still.
Yeah, he looks kind of hungry. All these animals are starving.
The world went to shit.
I broke the mic.
Yeah, I told you. That's pretty good.
I
right.
can't look at everything at once, fellas.
So you wanna let them talk inside first, and then me and Marcus can talk outside.
But
Here's the thing. We down 2 people. Negan's gonna be coming back. That son of a bitch. I know he's gonna be coming back any couple days. We need a plan. Gotta win these guys over, I think. That one needs to cool down, though. I mean, it's
yeah,
hard being mad about something that I don't know. But the way the world's at right now, all the shit going on, seems like we got bigger fish to fry than petty bullshit from before. But anyway, I gave one of the kids a knife. That was probably dumb.
nah, he's got to learn sometime. I think it was a good decision.
Did Doc really get eaten by an alligator?
Yeah, but he was already dead. Now we don't have a doctor.
Ronan? What happened out there?
We got ambushed. Damn children of the dead. Those fuckers. Whenever they
So they're
show up,
close by.
we lose somebody.
Every fucking time. All right. We're going to have to do something about them sooner or later.
Well, we got a
What
good
we gonna
idea
do?
that their base
We're gonna
is
need more
up
firepower.
there by the great forest over there.
Yeah, it was just east of where that swamp was.
Oh, you're outside there, Frisk.
Yeah,
Or
you're
this,
not.
this is inside.
Sorry.
All right, well, at least we know where they are. Not that we can do anything about it just yet. All right. What about the two of you? Y'all okay?
Yeah, I'm
Any other
fine.
trouble?
I'm fine. Fisk is a little heated. He doesn't get along with that one Marcus guy, but
Yeah, they both got short tempers. It's like a, I don't know, two beta fish or something.
maybe bring the dog out there. Maybe that might calm him down.
Maybe.
Just tell
Maybe.
the.
I got an idea.
Yeah. Okay.
I got an idea. I just need a minute. I just need to get my thoughts together, collect
Okay.
myself a little bit.
Okay, and he walks back
I'll be
outside.
outside.
And Fisk is going to focus when those two walked away to kind of talk to each other. Fisk is going to focus on figuring out a way to create a small pen for the pigs in maybe a grassy area somewhere around the property. Whether it's just putting up moving some tires or chain link or whatever it is, but he's going to be focused on doing that for the next bit to try and just get busy, get working, get moving forward, try and clear his head from the rage and the adrenaline that's running through his body, and trying to clear the actual literal red that's in his eyes.
Okay, so that's what you're doing. So we'll say you're out of the scene, going around.
Do I need to make a tech roll to make that pen up or anything?
Well, you're just gonna scout the area. No, I won't
All right,
make
that's good. That's
roll
good.
for now.
That's good.
And the Marcuses, what do you guys want to do?
All right. Sir, there's a couple of things. One, that one that keeps running his mouth, he's one of them damn Navy boys. He said himself, we were on the ship with him multiple times. They like to talk shit all the time. He's just talking shit. Don't even worry with him. He's talking shit. And damn Navy boy. You're muted.
Nah, there's something in that one's eyes that I don't trust.
I think he's already told us what that is. He's lost a bunch of people like all of us have, and he's just expressing it.
Yeah, keep an eye on him.
I'm keeping an eye on him now. He's over there. I think he seems to like animals, and he seems to be doing some. I think he's doing something for the animals right now. But I'll keep an eye on him. But I wouldn't. He just talks shit. I wouldn't even worry about him. But the big thing was when you were talking to the senator there, and you said he had made that call. He had not a fucking clue what you were talking about, sir. He didn't know what you were talking about. He was just giving his governmental spiel, which we've heard 100 times before. When we were in freaking Afghanistan, we got the same crap. But that when you first said that to him, he did not know what you were talking about. I would bet my life on it. So I think a little more conversation with him needs to be had. I'm not even sure if he is responsible for it.
That's why I didn't kill him.
Well, you've always trusted my counsel before. That's what I think. And if they got kids in there, and they got a dog, they can't be bad people.
Well, I don't know if that's why I would say they wouldn't be bad people. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that have kids and dogs that do bad things. But
Well,
you're
I
right.
mean,
You're right.
unless they're
You're
putting
right.
them up
We'll
the
see what
rest
he
of
has
the
to say.
time, sir.
This
Like,
dog chose me, though. Just saying.
hey, you're inside.
This dog chose me.
How much damage did that dog do to you?
It's still my anchor, sir. I passed that roll.
No, I'm talking about the damage.
It did too. It did too.
I think you're broken.
Yeah.
No, because I healed one. I healed
Oh,
one
okay.
back as it did it, and then
Oh,
we had like
gotcha.
a night to sleep before.
Dude,
Yeah.
I forgot about that. I didn't want to break you. I forgot about that. I was all shit. He has 2 wounds.
Oh,
Oh, that'd be unbelievable.
I'm at one now though.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
fuck.
That's probably why he
Well,
went in.
One last thing too. That guy with him, Samuel, he was a law officer, and he's a nice guy.
You
I don't
know,
think he would have
you're
hung
right.
around. I don't think he would have hung around.
I don't know how the hell that guy became a law enforcement officer with his personality.
He might be a good shot with that gun. I saw he seemed to know what he was doing when he was carrying that rifle, sir.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with that kid. But
And you
but
got to think,
anyway,
got mouthy Navy boy over there, and we got the senator who doesn't have a clue. But that's probably about par for senators in the first place. I don't think he knew what you were talking about, and I think we should directly ask him if he knew what you were talking about.
I'll give him another chance because you're saying it. But it just, when you say I said my piece, now it's your turn to say yours. Instead of saying what the fuck happened, he just goes into his, like you said, government monologue. I hate fucking politicians.
Marcus, it's me, your friend. Okay,
I know.
I know you're angry.
They don't understand. These aren't team members. These are brothers. These are the people that we put our lives in each other every single day.
I understand. But
You have
Chico
no
carried
clue.
my fucking sniper rifle case. He carried my medical equipment when I was doing communications. He was there beside of me in multiple theaters. When we went into Moscow for that super secret thing that no one still knows about, he was there beside of me.
No, but that's the thing. They didn't go out in combat. They went out to this fucking bullshit.
And I don't think the
But
senator
anyway,
had anything to do with that.
right. I'll give him another opportunity to explain himself.
Here's my last 2 cigarettes. Do you want one?
No, I don't know if you noticed, but I quit a little while back. I don't really want to start because I think finding them might be a problem down the line.
Yeah, I know. But I figured I got 2 left, and we're not going to have any more.
Appreciate it. You keep them. You may need them.
If the night continues on, I didn't want to have to shoot our friend over there who's tending to the pigs, but if the night continues on, I'm probably going to need another one to make sure I don't shoot him. But all you have to do is say the word.
I know.
And
I'm angry. I'm not stupid.
And while you're talking, keep going if you're going.
But maybe we need to trust somebody. And some of these guys don't seem so bad. And the mouthy one. The mouthy one back there. He was just like Hernandez. You know how Hernandez always got up in your shit when we went out drinking? Always had to take a swing at you. Always had to, we had to drag him away before some damn officer saw us. Just like him.
Oh. We'll see what's going on with the senator there. He didn't pull the trigger, but he gave the order. But my concern right now is for the ones that actually pulled the trigger.
I'm wondering if he gave the order. he didn't seem to know what you were talking about.
I don't know.
He had that deer in the headlight looks like, what the fuck
Yeah,
are you talking about? But he just
that's
went on with his normal spiel. I don't know if he knows how bad it is there.
that's why I didn't kill him. I saw it too. We'll see.
Yeah, I have someone to be angry with, and I will help you. Hold them down so you can cut their tongues out and feed it to them when we find these damn children of the dead.
Oh, we're gonna fucking kill those guys. That's for sure.
But I don't think these are the guys that are our enemies.
I walked out. I still got. Look, actually, we should do a gear check. I still got my knife. I got my sidearm. I got my assault rifle, and it looks like I'm holding 5 grenades still. What about you?
Well, I've reacquired the sniper rifle, but if he asks for it back,
No,
then
that's yours.
oh, I got another assault rifle they can also use that I picked up from one of the guys. So, and I have 3 grenades and my knife. My pistol, I'm not sure who had it.
All right. I'll try to keep the grenades in their pouches. We don't want these yahoos seeing them.
Oh, and I still have with that I found that other med kit, and now I have a couple of med kits. So we're good on med.
All right. So what do you want to do? Wait here for him to come out, or you want to go in?
I think it's best that we wait for him to come out. I think let
Yeah,
him cool off. I don't know how he is. I mean, let him cool off. He'll come out when he's ready. If not, it's a nice night.
This looking around, their security here is shit. If he had a sniper rifle, why don't they have these Jersey barriers up on the roof? Be a
Um,
perfect cover snipe situation.
I can make a bit of a ghillie suit out of some of these pines around here. Lay right there on that roof and pick people off from several hundred yards away.
Ghillie
Yeah,
suit on
we
the
also
roof.
need to find out about this Negan guy that what was his name? Davis. Davis was talking about. Kind of sounds like a wannabe warlord.
Yeah, that sounds like a problem that needs to be fixed too. Well, let's wait for the senator.
All right, so I pull out a MRE and start eating.
Before I would go back out, is the girl missing or is she just off the map?
You look around and you don't see her. She's not around.
Fuck. Okay. I noticed that she wasn't there and I was like, mistake or plot device?
I told you he's a good dad.
I'm going to come back to the door. Gentlemen, can I listen? I'll answer any questions you got. But I gotta ask a favor. We got a kid in here. It's just a kid. And I can't find her. Now she's sometimes prone to wandering off. I don't know where she went.
Rising.
Couldn't have gotten far, but I don't know where she went.
What way
Help me
could
look
she
for
have gone? Which way could she have gone that you
her.
wouldn't have seen her?
I don't know. We were out here talking, and she could have gone anywhere. Out the back.
Okay.
If she likes to wander off, she gets hungry, she might be looking for food.
You said kids. You got another one in there, right?
We got one more.
Does that one know anything? Did you ask?
No. I will. I'll go ask him. Just keep an eye out. We got off on the
All right.
wrong foot. But let's talk. But I got to deal with this first.
Antez, why don't you go off to the left? I'll go off to the right. We'll walk around the perimeter and meet on the other side.
All right.
I'll go back and ask. Sorry, Robert, right?
Robert.
Is it Robert?
Robert and Cynthia.
Hey, Robert, have you seen Cynthia? We can't find her anywhere.
It's like, you let her get away?
I didn't let her get away. It's not. She's not like a guinea pig I keep in a cage or something.
You can't let her
I
go.
was a little preoccupied.
We gotta find her.
Preoccupied. Yeah, I know. I'm asking. Do you know where she is?
No, I didn't. I was playing with my knife.
Oh, you let her get away?
I'll find her. I'll go find her.
I just kind of give him like a little, you little shit. Yeah. Let's do. No. Do not go
Yeah.
far. You look around in here. I've got them looking around outside. Okay. Don't leave building.
I could find
Remember
her.
how we talked about?
She's a kid,
Hey.
and I know where kids go.
Yeah, that's true. Tell me, and I'll go check it out. Remember how we talked about listening? If you ever want to get your hands on a gun, you will stay in this fucking building. Okay? I still don't know. I still don't have a good read on these guys out there, and plus, the walkers.
You promise you'll give me a gun if
Sure.
I stay here?
That's the first step.
Okay, I'll stay here.
But look around in here. Don't just sit here with the dog.
Okay.
She said you knew where kids might go. Where do you think she might have gone?
Well, she likes to play in the junkyard, so.
All right.
But she's always looking for treasures and stuff in the junkyard. She's hoping to find like a candy bar or something.
God, we got food in here. Okay. All right, I'll go pass it along. Stay inside.
Okay, so you guys are all gonna go search for her around the complex. While you're doing that, Fisk, you're scouting the area for possible
Well, I'm trying to turn.
habitat for the
turn this-
animals, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking this area right here looks pretty good. If I could just close off this little, between these two things, like maybe move one of these back. This is a nice little pig pen right here, and close off this corner. So that's what I've been working on. So that's where I'm at, and I don't know anything else that's going on.
Okay, so give me a tech roll to see if you could fix this up and close it, put a gate on it or something.
Okay. One success, no mess ups.
Okay, yeah, you find some junk along that you could fit in there, and you could screw it into the side of the building and then make a gate. And on this side, you could just put up some more boxes and crates to block it off right here.
Yeah, I just move this one up or whatever. I move that one up to there and close it off, and then you have a gate, and then there's the entrance from the door of that building as well.
Yeah.
And then I would start coming out, or I guess I would leave through the gate and be coming out that way around to the front.
Yeah, then you run into Marcus over here and see him looking around.
That one or two.
Two.
To
Two,
Perez.
Which one's two?
Having two Marcuses.
Is that angry Marcus?
We're gonna
Angry
start.
Marcus?
We're gonna start it called Perez and Kane.
Angry and happy. We got it. Angry and reasoned. Hey, I got those pigs. Pens set up. We can get them pigs in here now. Look, I think this will hold them fine.
Hey, that looks great, but that little girl's gone missing. The senator
Oh,
came
that-
out, she's not inside.
That damn little crumb catcher. She's looking for more candy, I think.
So we're searching for her. And you
Let's
haven't
get
seen her
over that
come.
RV. She always liked that RV, I know. Where's that? I'm gonna head over towards that RV. That's where I'm heading.
That's why I'm heading.
Okay. Okay. So go back to Kane. Give me a survival roll with the -2.
Shoot.
No.
I'll push it.
No, yes.
There you go.
Yeah, okay. You think you found tracks anyways that match a little girl. It's kind of small footprints. And she seems to be headed north into the woods.
All right, I'll get up to my mic. Perez, Kane.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm
Flip
over
side.
here. I'm over here on the far side of the. Looks like an RV, and I think I got her tracks heading north. Why don't you let people know, and we can rendezvous right here. I'll start tracking slowly.
All right. Hey, Fisk, you want to go let
I'm gonna
Bennet
go.
know?
I'll have to go tell the senator. Yeah. You boys keep an eye out for her. She's gonna be looking for food. I bet you.
We got some food we can lure her back with.
Yeah.
Then I'll
But you know
start.
what, boys? What you think? Yeah. Listen, just grab her. Don't. Just grab her. Don't try and reason with her. She's a kid. Just grab her. Cause she don't know you too well. If you try and reason, she might try and run off her. She'll fall. Just sneak up on her and grab her. I think it's the best way. I'll go tell the senator that you got tracks on her.
Don't
Hey,
talk to her.
Perez.
Just kidnap. Kidnapping is always the answer in these situations.
Hey, Perez. I know
what's
these
up?
last a long time, but when we're close to each other, let's keep our radios off to conserve energy.
And there's another complication here too, because you guys have been traveling all day, and the sun is going down, and it's going to be dark really soon. And you still got the animals in the truck, and they're hungry, and they're getting anxious.
Oh, that's none. Kane thinks. I mean, that's Fisk's deal.
Yeah.
He's going for the girl.
Yeah.
If we're gonna find her, we need to go now. If we
Right.
leave this until morning.
This way.
They're the best capable.
So I have my light out on my gun, shining forward.
And Clarence, what are you doing? Are you gonna go
I don't
with
know
them?
yet. I was searching the southern part of the. They're all up north. I have no idea they found anything. So
Yeah.
I'm still just kind of looking around down here.
Yeah,
checking
I'm
out
on my
things.
way down to tell them. So it's up to you, GM.
Yeah. So you're looking around, Clarence, and you find nothing. No tracks, no sign of her at all.
Okay. I mean, I would probably still be looking around the south because I know the others went north, and I would assume they would tell me if they found anything. So I would be basically poking around over, down here, just continuing to look.
And we'll just say Samuel's on his own somewhere in the south. We'll leave him out of the picture.
'Cause I got no reason
Maybe he's
to run
watching
off
Robert.
until somebody tells me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
I
cool.
actually would have told Davies to be like, I was gonna say like, hey, make sure that little shit doesn't leave the building.
I think this is a good test for Robert. Actually, yeah. I think we should test him.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
discreetly.
I think
Stay
we'd all be
outside.
looking for this little girl. I mean, that's the main priority, not. And you're hanging around there. I don't mean, listen, I'm still on the northeast side, so I don't know, but
Also, you're realizing too, like it'd be really hard to find her in the dark. Very dangerous.
So I think we'd be all hands on deck trying to find this girl. Probably even having a little kid out there with us, but
Nope.
you kept
kids
him
stay
inside.
inside.
Yep, you
Kids
kept him
stay
inside.
I'm not losing two. Look, you don't take the kid to look for the kid. Then you just end up looking for two kids.
Have you ever lost a Boy Scout?
This kid is not a Boy Scout.
I've lost a few Boy Scouts in my day,
If he was a Boy Scout, it'd be a different situation here.
Yeah.
Okay, so
See, until someone gets word to me, I would just be continuing to look for something.
Are you gonna give word to Bennet?
Well, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm running down there, and I was going to be hollering my head off, but
Okay.
I run down as quick as I can, and as soon as I get to the scene, I said, "Them Army boys, the Marine boys, they got tracks on that girl. They're moving north."
Where's she going? North?
Yeah,
She's heading
Perez
north.
and I are following the tracks while Fisk is doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
We're not waiting.
I'm gonna head north and try to catch up with them. So I'll take off.
You gonna go out through my pig pen gate? Hey, look, take a look at that
I
pig
guess-
pen when you go past. There.
Yeah, it looked great. And then I'll try to run and catch up.
Okay, so you walk. It's getting really dark now as you approach the forest. And
Hey, wait up. I'm coming with you.
And Fisk is taking care of the animals. He's getting those animals into his new corral that he just did, and getting them watered and any kind of feed on them. So he's not going with them army boys. He's gonna stay out of his temperature's still a little hot. So he's gonna take care of it's calm him down, take care of these animals. Really, I'm just being a wimp, IRL.
Getting dark.
and it's good.
Go down in the woods today.
You guys got a light? Because now you're coming and you hear a river, and a
I
river's a
have that
good
one on the
sign
crystal,
because
so-
one thing you lacked at the Haven was water, and this river is about maybe a kilometer north of the Haven.
Yeah, we have flashlights on our guns. We have lights on our guns.
Didn't realize we had water this close.
See, I got the torch button. See, I could just go like that.
Don't you remember
Look
you
at
guys?
you.
That stuff's good,
Awesome. I
man.
love the lighting effects on Foundry. It's great.
Don't you remember I caught fish in this river already?
Wolfkins,
Well,
I added a few things we need to go over.
Well, for Dragonbane, every time I log in, you've added more stuff, and I'm like, I don't know what any of the stuff starts popping up, and I'm like, what the hell is this?
that one-click light is just gold module. You got to get that.
Yeah, it's in there. Is it the one where you can right click on it and choose the type of light you want, and then it's just like a little flame you just click on, click off?
Yeah,
Torch, right?
Oh,
yeah, torch.
yeah, that's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it's on there.
Awesome.
And it's really dark. It's light. You hear the sounds of the forest actually.
Where are the footprints leading?
It's hard to track them here. You actually lose the tracking. It's
What's her name?
Cynthia.
Why don't you call it softly since she'll know your name or your voice?
Good idea.
Why don't you walk along the path? I'm gonna go to the edge of the river. Walk along the edge of the river. Which way does the map go, Omega? Flicking at the screen to the north, or does it go to the south of the screen?
what? Which way? What?
Which way
goes?
did we come from?
You
Did
came
we come
from?
from down here?
You came from
Or
here.
up down- Oh, down here.
Yeah, yeah.
There's so many
Okay.
pings. Is it southwest? Is that where we came from?
Yes,
Yeah.
southwest.
I saw 3 pings at once. I was like, I don't know
Yeah,
where we're
down here we came from.
Okay. Hey, Cynthia. Cynthia. Come on out now. You're not in trouble or anything. We're just getting real worried about you. It's getting dark.
All right, Perez, why don't you go with the senator? Let's put our radios back on, and I'll go southeast. You go southwest. Let's go about 3 minutes, and then check in with each other.
All right.
You hear all around and everywhere in the distance and close by too, as
Cynthia,
lots-
come on now. If
there's
you can
lots
hear
of
me.
walkers in this area.
Hey, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some of the dead ones here. There's a
Yeah.
lot of them.
If you feel that mission needs to be pulled, pull it.
So you do realize that you got to be quiet, and maybe the lights could attract them too because they're visually attuned. But then you'll need a mobility roll to get out.
I'm gonna leave my light on because I'll be useless without a light. I might as well just go back and wait till daybreak at that point.
Yeah, well, if
You guys are all getting into stress, both from leaving Cynthia out there and from the zombies.
I'll take that stress too, because I'm worried about them, the girls, and that's my little thing with my lost kids.
What do you guys want to do?
Yeah.
Are you keeping your lights on?
Yeah,
No,
I'm gonna keep my light on.
yeah.
Okay.
Probably kill mine if the other guy's keeping his on,
You
just so
hear-
we don't
You
spread too
hear
much light.
you hear the walkers getting closer to you. They seem to be attracted to the light.
Are we seeing any? There's no tracks at all that we can see
No, it's
at this
too.
point.
You lost the trail.
Fuck, where did that kid go?
Deal.
The trail led right to the river, and that was it.
Oh, so it actually, I was tracking it to there. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, if that's the last place I saw it, I'd go back that way too, probably.
Which way is the river flowing?
What's that roll? Hold on. Okay.
Uh-oh, what'd Fisk do? That was a tech.
So Bennett, how important is this child?
That's a child.
And I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I was typing actually.
No, I get it, but like, you willing to give your life to try to find her?
We need to know she's okay.
Is the
Is
it
river
fat?
flowing to the southeast here? Well,
Yeah.
Which way
Yeah.
does the river go?
which
This
way is
way?
the river?
Or
The
this
river
way?
travels actually northeast,
Okay.
northwest.
And how rapid is it?
It's
TFS.
it's wadeable. It's fairly brisk, but it's wadeable. Like you could it's not too deep. Maybe there's some deep pockets and stuff.
What if
Think
you
a
were
little girl?
What if
think
you
a
were
little
Would the
girl
little girl
crossing
be
it?
able to wade it? Would the little girl be able to wade it, or would she get swept away?
There's places to cross where you could jump on the rocks and wade the shallows. Like right here, there's probably be a deep pocket, but like over here, maybe you can go across.
Hey Perez, to your north, is that a pathway up there
Good
on
travel.
the other side of the river?
I'll shine my light up in that direction over here. You mean here?
Yeah,
Is that a pathway?
have to move up and see.
It looks like, yeah, I'm going to move up like along the edges. It look like a shallow and get across here.
It's kind of deep
Right.
right there. There's a little waterfall, but it's little too deep to go there. This is all deep. Best way
I thought they
across
were
is over
rocks.
here.
All right. I'll go first. I'll go across. Make sure it's
Okay.
clear right here.
Roll me mobility.
That's beautiful.
Minus
travel.
Oh,
minus
this is gonna
minus
be
one.
fun.
Minus one mobility
Yeah,
because
it's
of the night and the slipperiness.
What about
So
their
minus
armor?
3 mobility. All righty.
What about their armor? Don't that's their mobility?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
built in.
Are you rolling positive dice right now? Or are you like how many are you rolling?
I got 5, and this is going to be
Okay.
minus 3. I'll have 2.
Oh my god! And you're gonna try it? No. So.
Push it.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, you slip on the rock and you gain it with your left foot, and you just the momentum of that slip just carries you over to the other side, and you'll be right here.
Okay, Sarge, you see any tracks over there?
Give me a second. I'm looking. Seeing if I can see any tracks or if there's any walkers in the immediate area.
Give me give me a survival -3. Be very difficult to see anything.
Okay, this will survival -3. Sure, why not? I'm Marcus Kane.
No,
Oh, that was so almost one.
you don't see
I
any.
will not push this one.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, let's push it. I'll push it.
There you go.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, that's what I wanted. All right.
It's about time we got here.
Yeah.
There we go. It's getting a little slow here, gentlemen. It's almost midnight.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. What do you what happens? One of those walkers, the forest is starting to come alive with motion as these walkers from all around you see this light, and now they hear you, and one comes at you.
Sergeant on your left.
I will attempt to stab it with my knife.
Okay, close combat.
Scary looking.
Oh, here we go again.
God.
18
Yeah,
numbers in a row.
Yeah, another one comes.
Where do we go?
Oh, I got that. I got that little blood splat you gave me.
Good. Close combat. Here we go. Oh, got to push that one. Oh, no.
Look at all them dice.
Got him. Another mess up. All right, here we go.
1 and 1.
So much stress.
All these walkers start coming out at you.
Oh no.
2
I
more.
can't push that. I cannot push that. It won't let me.
Oh my god. Okay.
That was two hands on that one.
Shit.
I don't think the amount matters. Just a mess up's a mess up.
Lucille, it's been a while. My honey.
It's not though.
It's been a while. It's been like one game.
You had that out for me yesterday last game.
Okay. Roll the walker attack.
The 6-6, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, easy peasy.
Oh,
13.
you're lucky.
Oh, that's what I got.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think.
They have you cornered and you know it's probably the end.
One
But
stretch.
somehow you survive. Describe what happens and take a stress point.
All right. So I'm just getting overwhelmed over here. And I don't want to use my rifle because I know there's more out there. So basically, I mean, they just keep coming, and I just kind of come down here a little bit. I turn my light off, come down here a little bit, and just hide. And they just can't find me for whatever the reason is. I don't know if they're distracted from the dead walker or what, but they're just kind of roaming around.
And you see a swarm of these things as the bushes just plow down as a mass of walkers come from the north.
Hey, we need to get their attention so he can get back across. We need to try to get them focused on this. Maybe if they'll go in the river, they'll get swept away. But I'll turn the light on and just kind of start trying to shine it over there, trying to get some of their attention.
You don't want them on this side of the river.
Say what?
He's
See,
not here.
I'd like to try to get some of their attention. I'm trying to create a distraction so the sergeant can hopefully get away and come back across.
So
the
you're
river.
making a lot of noise, right? And
Bennet.
to your
Just turn off the light for a second. He can get himself back across. He's okay at the moment.
you see another
You've
swarm
attracted to us.
coming from the northwest.
Turn it off. Okay. So I hadn't done anything yet because he stopped me. All right.
So let's sneaky this way close to where he maybe can get across. No lights. Let's try that.
Okay, so
All right.
what's the threat level here? We're at the threat level that they're aware of you. So the threat level's 3. Okay, so point your rolls together, man. What do you guys want to do? You remember how this works?
All right. So if I see that nothing's coming towards me, I'm gonna go ahead and try to cross the river right here because I see there's what is that?
So you're going to use mobility.
What's this right here?
That's just like logs and debris.
Okay. So
can-
what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna move farther down, and then that way I could go into the water and then use the current to try to get over, and that way if I can't, I can stop and grab onto these.
Okay, well that's so
Wait,
basically how it works. You're gonna roll mobility. and that's what you're gonna do, right? So remember, you
I
gotta
don't want to
pull.
roll.
Well, you gotta pull your rolls together.
Well,
You gotta pull your rolls together.
Listen, I'd
That's
rather
not
this
an
just
option,
happen,
sorry.
okay? I'd rather this just work. All right, what's it gonna cost?
I don't want to play anymore.
Not an option, sorry.
This is why you don't build. This is why you don't push your rolls. It's
And buy
well,
body
actually,
armor.
you know what? I actually go into my pack and right.
Grappling hook.
Mobility roll. So what are we doing?
you got to three of you got to pull together your rolls, and you got to get enough successes for the storm threat level. So the
Oh,
swarm.
so the walkers see us. So
Yeah.
the swarm's coming after us.
Yeah, they see you.
Oh, well. Never
So
mind,
the-
man. I'm not
Three,
gonna do
right?
that.
The threat
We need
level's
three
3,
successes.
and the swarm size is 2. So you need
Alright, I'm
5
gonna throw-
successes. 5 successes with your 3
Five
rolls.
successes. All right, let's do some mobility there.
No, I'm not going across. I'm not rolling mobility. I will.
Sergeant,
All
we
right,
can
I'm
help you across. We can help you get
I'm gonna-
across. We can get out of here.
I'm gonna throw a grenade into the swarm.
Oh, shit. Or that.
Ooh, okay. Well,
That's my
you know,
action. That's my action.
That's so you're gonna throw range combat. So you're gonna roll range combat. That's interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so
Oh, wouldn't that be more of a strength? Maybe. I don't know.
well, you got to aim it right. I think
right. I mean,
grenade is what's it say?
I don't know. Oh, I have it here.
Hand
click on
grenade.
it, yeah.
It's ranged.
Range combat.
The range comp.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so roll your range combat. Yeah, so I'm gonna give.
Here we
This is
go.
what I'm gonna give to that. The damage of the explosion will add to your successes. So that's a good.
Okay.
So roll ranged. Okay, you messed up,
So
but
base damage. Base damage is 8.
so roll eight base dice. You got 2
And
successes,
plus
so
one.
you're gonna add 1 to that.
And what are these D6s for?
The damage of the grenade.
And then each damage is gonna.
It gets 8 base
not
dice
eight, is it?
damage. Each one's 1 damage.
Right. I don't roll anything. The damage is 8, and then plus 1 for one of the successes is 9. Correct?
No, the blast power is 8 dice. So you roll 8 d6, and each
Oh, okay,
6 is a
gotcha.
damage.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Got it. My bad. All right. So I'm rolling 9, right?
yeah. No, you're 8 actually, plus 1, but
Yeah, 9.
no, the 1's free.
Oh, plus 1 damage. All right. Let me
Yeah.
re-roll it. I'm sorry. My bad. Let me re-roll it. Confusing me.
That's all right.
All right, so
First
8
time we used a
plus
grenade.
2 plus 1. There we go. All right.
So you got
31 plus 1 is 32.
yeah. So you got 2 successes plus 1. So you got 3 successes total. As you throw this grenade now, Bennett, what do you want to do? What's your
Does that count in addition to the 2 successes he got from the range combat, or how does that work?
the range?
Is that
The
what he
first
thought?
success of the range combat gives the blast power, which is 8. The second success adds
Okay.
1 to that, so it's basically 8
Got
dice
you.
plus 1.
Yeah, I'm just asking because you said the damage is going to count towards our success, because that would be
Eat
5
6.
right there, right?
No, eat
Yeah.
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He rolled 2 6s.
Okay.
2
I thought
6s
one
plus
was
his 1.
free, though.
Mhm.
Okay. So we
Just-
need to get 1 between the 2 of us.
You need 2.
Well, hold on. Before you do that, though,
Where's the
even though
mess
I
up
did
code?
succeeded, I did get a mess up.
Okay, so
Mhm.
yeah, I'll let you roll on the mess up chart. Okay, roll a d6 to see what happens. Instead of doing an automatic walker attack.
Sure.
You actually drop the grenade. It hits a tree and bounces
2
back.
hurts oneself. Accidentally
no, I was
falls,
joking.
gets cut, or gets shot 1 damage. Let's say you just trip
Okay,
and
so
fall.
I
Oh, you do it.
yeah,
you do
so
it.
I go to Yeah, so I stand up to lob the grenade, and I do, but when I pull my hand back, I don't realize how low the trees are. And as I pull my hand back, one of the branches just scratches me up the arm.
Okay. And you
I
take
go
1
from
damage.
unharmed to bruised.
And we're back at the Bennet, so we need 2 more successes.
And I gotta delete a grenade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get out of here. You think he can make it back across?
I don't know if he can hear you from here.
No, I'm talking to you. I'm saying, do you think he can make it back across?
Oh, I'm sure he can make it back across.
You want to give him a minute? See if we can hide. I don't think gun blazing is gonna help us right now.
There's a gun. There's a bunch of them coming at us, and they see us. I got a gun. I'm gonna try to take some of them out. I mean,
All right, I'll pull my pistol then.
with
Let's do this.
with the noise of that grenade he just threw, which they were pretty close. I think they're all going right over there. They're ignoring us over here.
That's the plan.
Let's do what we can.
Okay, so you're gonna roll comp. You're firing your gun.
Well, is that sniper rifle quiet? Did you say
It
sniper rifle? Yeah. Okay.
It is, yeah.
Okay, roll your range combat. You need. We're going for 2 more successes to win the fight.
Same time.
Oh, just
Go
roll.
ahead. Go ahead and roll. I'll roll, man. Hey,
Oh,
you got
2
two.
successes.
I like this better. I
Yeah.
say let's do what we can, and I'm just gonna pull my gun out and just boom, cap 2 of them.
And yeah, Perez, you roll 2 because you might get a mess up. You said you're gonna shoot.
Yeah.
All right.
No mess ups.
All right, so you won the round, and the threat level, you keep shooting at these walkers, and you kill a bunch of them. The grenade just totally whacks out this one here. And the other ones are dispersed, that there's only a couple walking around aimlessly. But they're
They
still...
seem to have lost us for the moment, or
Yeah, there's still scattered walkers about. But
All right.
none of them are aware of you at the time. Are you keeping your light on? Perez, you're the only ones that got...
No, I said I turned my light off when we came down here a while ago.
Okay.
So
I wonder if you could turn it off yourself if you right click and you hit
Yes.
the torch. Okay.
Yeah, I turned mine off. So if you right click in the upper left hand, there's a little like flame button.
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah.
I'm gonna have to add that to mine.
All right, I'm gonna try to go across the river.
I want to get out on this out on this
Sorry,
debris.
So I'm gonna move down here. So if I screw up,
Yeah, I'm
All
gonna
right.
try to,
Hey, Sarge,
help too.
come up
Can we
here.
both?
I can come
Hmm?
out onto this debris, and the debris right here, and I can just hand you the end of my gun barrel, and half jerk you across.
That'll give you a +1 to your roll.
okay, yeah, this will be fun.
I'll be ready
Uh,
to help, like catch and stabilize
All righty.
the first guy in case
Oh,
they mess up.
Oh, I made it
Oh.
across.
across.
There's a mess up.
Well,
I'm stressed now. Holy shit!
You want me to roll on the table?
no, I'm gonna say you lose an item. You drop an item in the water. You pick. Grenade, maybe? No, I won't do that to you.
You know, I think a ration of food fell out of my pack.
Okay.
All right, I removed a ration of food.
Okay.
Weapon.
And you realize you're kind of depressed because there's no finding her tonight. So you'd have to wait till the daytime tomorrow.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do, and we're gonna end up getting killed if we keep this up.
Yeah, we're out of here, Bennet. I'm sorry we tried,
Oh,
but
I understand.
all right.
We
So we
kinda
make
just
our way.
pushed off into the darkness. As you two walk away, he will follow, but he just stands there for an extra second, like, you better be okay. And then he'll turn around and follow you two.
And we're back at the. And what were you doing during this time there, Fisk?
Well, I had, watered and quartered those animals and got them out, and they're all in that little nice pen I made in the corner up there. And yeah, I had started making my way up the path when I heard the all the contusions going off, and um, yeah, so I was sort of heading north and see them coming back. And where's Cynthia? Where's Cynthia?
I couldn't find her. We'll go out again in the morning.
You-
There's too many walkers. I don't know. She didn't come back. I take it.
No, she didn't come back here. I got those animals called it up, but no. That boy's been quiet inside, and
He's staying
Da-
inside.
Davis has got a good eye on him. Davis went in there and sat with him. They've been playing with that Rubik's cube you brought back. We all brought back for him. But
Yeah, he's not getting that anytime soon. Yeah.
I'm gonna spend the next hour talking to Perez.
Listen,
uh, uh,
I appreciate what you did. You didn't know us anything, but I appreciate you helping us look for her. You're more than welcome to stay with us tonight. And again, I promise we could have a more civilized conversation. If you have questions, I've got questions too, but you're welcome here.
I just have one question for you, Senator. When he posed,
So,
he asked you why you sent us in there. You look like you didn't have a clue.
yeah, I didn't. Wasn't really public knowledge, but there towards the end of my tenure, if you know, I'd already put in my resignation, said I wasn't going to be running for re-election. A lot of people thought that was, because I was going to be bidding for
Running for
president.
president. You were running for
Yeah.
president, right?
No. I got diagnosed with early stage prostate cancer, and I actually entered a facility that was supposed to help treat that. They ended up putting me under for quite a while. I woke up to this. I left instructions with my colleagues. There were two others, I think, that knew exactly what was going on. I didn't want it to get out. I was hoping they could cure it, and then maybe I'd still have some kind of political future. But so there were two that knew, and then, I had my aides and the people that I trusted to make decisions. It was only a couple months, 2 months until the end of my term. Is an election year. I wasn't running for re-election. The election was going to be coming up soon, and thought, what the hell could go wrong in 2 months? Turns out a lot. So no, I didn't know. I gave them authority to make decisions as best they could, and I wish I could tell you who it was signed off on that, but I don't know who was still around at that point. I don't know where the rest of the senators were. I don't know if they were dead or if they just weren't doing anything, but I was in a medical facility. It's actually where I met. Actually, none of the people I met there are still here.
Look me straight in the eye and tell me that you're telling the truth.
I absolutely swear to you, I'm telling the truth.
Kind of looks at you for a couple seconds. All right.
I wish I could, I had people that could corroborate my story, but one of them got fed to an alligator, and the other one, he took off a while back.
Robert comes walking up. Where's Symphony? You found her, didn't you? Cynthia,
Nah, buddy, we didn't find her.
can't just leave her out there.
I
It's
don't-
dark out.
No,
I have
we
a
couldn't find
question.
her.
Robert, come sit with me.
Talking to Davis on the way over here. I believe he said that group could lead walkers around, specifically hordes.
The cult.
Yeah.
We've seen that once or twice. We
You
had
know,
a
it
much nicer
seems-
place than this, and they kind of fucked that up for us. That little trick of theirs.
I mean, I don't know how bad they're after you guys, but it seems not too far from him they were operating. Davis said that they're north, and it just so happens now the girl's missing, and there's a horde of walkers at your door.
Not a coincidence. I had that thought. The thing is, I don't know if they particularly are after us. I mean, they just seem like a bunch of crazy fucks that kind of wanted everybody to be walkers. Now, that's not to say we don't have our share of fuckers that
So
do have it
that's
out for us.
another question, Cindy.
Oh,
We heard about
hold on, Perez. Hold on. Davis did say when you were at a cabin that they specifically came at you guys.
They did. I didn't get the feeling it was for us particularly, just the fact that we were living. I could be wrong. Like
All right, Perez.
I don't
Go ahead.
I don't have any reason to think that they have a vendetta against our group in particular, except for the fact that we took Perez in the beginning after they took his finger. Didn't quite get there in time. Sorry. No, they took Perez's finger, right? We rescued him from the cult. Davis. See, I give everybody nicknames. See, this is the problem. I was trying to roll with it. Okay, roll that back. Ever since we took the sheriff from them, maybe they just don't like that.
He's a sheriff or a cop? That looks like a cop uniform.
Well,
Bennett.
I gave him a field promotion.
We also heard there was someone that had come to visit you named
Fucking
Negan or Egan or something or another.
Yeah.
That sounded like a real piece of work.
You don't know the half of it. We picked him up. Well, not we. We met this Dwight fella, and he seemed pretty level-headed. We traveled with him for a little while, and that's when we came across Negan. That dude rubbed me the wrong way from the first, but Dwight took him along, brought us all back to this really nice little place they had. Walls, food. They had some people in there that fix up the weapons. But like right away, Negan just he took over. He beat this man to death with this baseball bat. I don't even remember what the dude said. And then he just with a smile on his face, like he enjoyed it. And then these people, they just fell in line behind him. We had him outnumbered, we had him outgunned, and the whole damn place turned on us. Fell right in line with Negan. Now he comes around here. Don't even know how he found us up here. We've only been here for like 3 days. Don't even know if this is going to be our permanent place here. The only real reason we're staying here is because all that gas back there gives us a little bit of leverage. Starts demanding all this shit. Gonna take half of our stuff or he's gonna start killing people. And of course, that doesn't sit well with any of us. Yeah, dude's fucked up. He's got to go.
If he really wants, I can give him half of my ammunition, 1 round at a time.
Well, somebody needs to. Last time he came, he brought a little bit more firepower. We didn't quite have the numbers on him.
Well,
Alright,
one
well,
thing I will do. Sorry, Perez. What?
It'll only take one round, sir.
Yeah, I was going to say you might want to check the structure and see if the roof will hold those Jersey barriers. One, it would make a great sniping spot, but two, it would give you elevation to be able to see if people are coming.
Yeah.
So maybe
This
take a
place
look at
needs
that in
some
the
work.
morning.
Even if it won't hold the Jersey barrier, sir, there is plenty of cars around here and some good solid steel ones. Not
Right.
that kind of plastic. I just put some solid steel doors around me, and that'll
Here's the
do a lot
thing, though.
for.
Here's the thing, though. I feel the need to stress the people with Negan. Some of them just as bad as him. Most of them are just stupid. They're stupid. They're scared. They see somebody that they can follow. There's some good people there. Some good people I think that we could leverage, but not until Negan's out of the way.
You would think that he would be interested in making some sort of alliance or
I
something.
tried to talk him into it. He seemed very, very against that. You see the odds we were up against. I tried to broker a deal, and he just wasn't having it. We had a doctor at the time. We offered medical service. Actually, it's the second time we've tried to make a deal, a peaceful deal with people, and they just spit in our face. There's this biker gang
Because that's
back
how it
in.
is nowadays. You know,
Yeah, but
whenever you
listen,
have destabilization in a region, the strongest come up and present themselves as warlords and protectors. That's probably those followed into and been with you because they saw Negan as somebody with strength.
gentlemen, listen though. We and Fisk comes into the conversation. He settled Robert down. He showed him some of the fly lures he's been working on, putting little bits of feather and all he's been gathering together. And he interjects into the conversation. The one thing we got a set schedule for his return. And yeah,
Made
I heard you comment and said that we don't have much capabilities or structure set here. But we're not putting no Jersey things on the roof, but we make one way in, one way out. We got plenty of gasoline to make some traps if that shit goes wrong. Now I wouldn't be wearing no ghillie suit on a concrete roof, but you could certainly snap from that roof. So we got lots of options, and I think controlling the entrance to this facility and getting our shit together and fortifying that roof with some things, maybe setting some traps. If the good senator can't work out a amicable deal that we're all happy with, then maybe we just pull the plug on them right here on our ground, the ground that
Here's
we selected and set for them.
here's the thing. I tried to work out a deal, and I'm not half bad at negotiations. I'm not half bad at working through things like this. Thing is, though, we could work with Negan for a while. I think at some point he's gonna have to go anyway. I don't I don't know how long he'll keep to a deal. I think if anything, it might be temporary. But also, a man that takes a baseball bat and beats another man to death and laughs while he's doing it, that's not the kind of person I want alive. It's not the kind of person I want even in this shitty world.
You're
I've got a
right.
theory. I've got a theory that this world it didn't change anybody. It didn't make people go bad. It didn't make people do the shit they do. It just brought out who they always were.
Just like alcohol don't make you do things you don't want to.
Exactly.
Well,
Alcohol just brings out your inner self.
well, Bennett, that was one of the most truthful statements I've heard you speak. I can tell
You
you
know,
from experience that's exactly what it is. If there is no force to stop people to do what they do normally, this is actually what you get.
yeah. With all due
That's to
respect,
speak.
Staff Sergeant, that's just because you don't know me. Politics is, like many things, a stage.
And there's so
But-
many sheep there just following y'all. And that's the problem. There's a bunch of sheep with that man Negan, you said.
That's, yeah. And I'm no stranger to leading the sheep. I mean, you make a career out of it. That's what we do. But there's more to it than that. I've done things I not really proud of to get where I was. Don't
This
regret them
isn't-
necessarily, but I'm proud of them.
But we
But
can't think that every man is turned to the Lord of the Flies either. Just because
No.
some are following a horrible, horrible man, as you described.
and that's what I said. I don't think they're all, and actually, I think there's some people there that, given the opportunity, would make the right decision. And if we want to build something, if we want to do something, we're going to need more than just the people in this room. We need people.
But again, it's all about preparations, gentlemen. And he's bringing his muscle. He's not bringing his sheep with him. He's bringing his muscle here in 4 days. And in 4 days, he'll be here. And we need to be ready. We can't keep talking, yeah, do we take him
know
out?
that
We got to get
Sherry-
working, gentlemen.
That's
Do you
Sherry.
think he's
Dwight?
actually not going to come early? That he's just going to come when he said he did, knowing that we'll know when you'll be here? That
You
doesn't make
don't-
any sense.
Well, either way, we got to be ready. We can't be gesticulating about, the philosophies of politics and what happened in the past. We got to be
Oh.
ready.
How far
got
away
to-
is his compound?
He's about 6 clicks, I think.
So why don't we go there?
Well, we
We
haven't
talked
really
about
had the
that.
arms.
We had that conversation. Well, some of us had that conversation. We just didn't have the firepower before.
Well, Perez is really good with his sniper rifle. All we got to do is just get a shot. We don't have to kill everybody, just him.
Well, gentlemen,
Cut off the head, they say.
Gentlemen, I have a bit of a skill set with tracking, and I've been spending some time.
Don't like that.
What was that for?
I don't know. It's scary, is what it was.
Fisk. Roll me Endure.
Game Master rolls 8d6. That's when you.
Oh, I know what that is. Oh,
Hang
you
on.
shouldn't have played with the pigs.
Oh no.
That's all right. That shitload of stress.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh my god.
Beautiful.
He's a
Beautiful.
farmer, sir.
See,
Holy
let me explain to you why that roll works. You see
Because
this?
you're
guys?
pickled inside.
No, listen, exactly. You smoke enough cigarettes, it's such poison that nothing. I haven't been sick in years. I break ribs, I break shoulders, But no. The cigarettes keep everything at bay. So, yeah.
This one's for Kane.
I didn't mess with no pigs.
You're
I
around
was
them,
in the
man.
front.
That's why I gave you 7.
I was in the front.
you came near him, right?
No, I was in the front seat.
Okay.
I
That,
left it up to the farmer to do it.
Anybody notice what the real world time is right now?
okay.
I'll roll it, but
Perez then. Perez, you're in the back,
Perez would
right?
have to do it. He was in the back with them.
Okay.
Me and Davis were in the front.
Oh my God,
That
Robert.
wasn't me. I wasn't in the back. I'm positive. And
must-
Endure is not a good skill. Yeah.
we got Murky keeping us honest in the chat,
Oh, yeah?
pointing out when
Who's in the truck?
he was rooting around the building they'd been in on the farm during the scavenge.
Yeah. Yeah, you're close,
What is
man.
it?
I think you need to endure.
Okay, I'll roll it. I said I'd roll it.
Oh, I'll give you another roll. This one's for Perez, or no, this one's actually for you to begin with. So Kane, I gave you
Okay.
D7.
So you got what?
It's-
2 successes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
good.
You're good. What you mess up?
Yep, but I'm good. Maybe I get sick a little bit.
Okay, I'll do
That's,
Perez 76. It's supposed to be 8d6, but I'll give you guys 7 because Fisk was nothing.
Sweet, no successes. I
Whoosh.
mean, I don't have
Okay.
to roll.
Oh yeah, you don't.
Yeah.
You don't have to roll. And what about Bennet? Bennet was close, wasn't it?
I haven't been anywhere near those pigs. Are you kidding me?
He wants us all to roll. Look at him.
No,
Look
you
at him.
actually. He actually walked through the pig pen to go out through the front. If you remember, I said, "Oh, you're going out through my pig
I
pen."
just ran past it.
Now you went out through the pig pen door. I
If
remember.
I caught something just busting through a pig pen door, not
We're all
touching these
dead.
animals, then holy yeah, we're all dead anyway. If that's
ask,
if it's
ask
that,
Murphy.
Okay, but here's the problem here.
Here's the problem.
You guys don't know about this, right? You're just
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
metagaming, right? So
Yeah.
you got to role play.
Well,
right?
I mean, to be honest, if we're getting sick, right? I mean, not from the roll, but depending what my symptoms is. Number one, he's a medic, but
Yeah.
I mean, we know about the, I mean, we're not like scientists, but we've been around the world. We know about swine flu, avian flu, and stuff like that.
And I'm
So-
a farmer, so I know a little bit too.
Exactly.
Well, you can't tell
But
because they're
Yeah, nobody
they're
knows
starving.
anything yet.
They could be
Right,
diseased,
right.
but you don't know.
Right.
Not
Speaking
yet.
of
You're,
medic, I'm-
but what's going to happen is that you got to go about your normal business, right? And you're not going to
Yep.
know unless one of you gets
Nope.
sick, and
Right.
then you might be able to clue in on it with the medical aid roll.
Right.
all right. Speaking of medicine, I'm gonna patch up Bennett and Kane.
Well, you can only heal once we become broken.
Yeah, I'm just doing it as
Right.
to show that I'm a medic. Honestly,
Gotcha. Just cleaning the wounds, making sure they don't
cleaning
get
it,
infected.
well, bandaging it up.
And yeah, it's too bad. I wanted you to end with I wanted to end with
Yeah.
a fever.
Yeah, one of the two.
Would have been a good ending, but
All right. So
and
while this is all going on, I've been talking with Perez and killing an hour, because once per session, if you talk to your anchor for an hour, you can clear all your stress. And that's exactly what I would like to do.
okay. And
And
everybody's
if you
got
have any stress, Perez, you can get rid of it too.
Yeah, I have one. I knocked it off.
Okay.
and Robert goes to Fisk. You guys are all concerned about Negan. You don't even think about Cynthia. And she's out there all by herself.
Listen,
That's
so-
what happens when you don't listen and run off.
Yeah. Son, I'm just as upset as you are about this. I know I didn't go out there, and we kept back here at the house, but them gentlemen, those soldier boys, they know how to track. They found some good tracks, and they put their lives in jeopardy for your sister. Now, I know it might not be the best outcome, but we're gonna have to just sleep on it tonight. And hopefully, first thing in the morning, you know how we go out and we go up to that river every week. That's where they said they were. Those past few days you come out with me fishing, when I was showing you about how to use the knife properly, I think we'll get a thing first thing in the morning. These boys been running all night hard. Just like you and I, we've been up early them mornings. We'll get out there. We'll find it. I promise you. You know, they may look tough, but you trust in old Fisk. Old Fisk, he got some skills, and tracking is one of them. So we'll find your sister, and hopefully it'll be for the best. But you gotta just listen a little better. If she would listen, she wouldn't be in danger. She put all those men in danger. So you remember what the good Mr. Bennet said. You just start listening. You got that knife. We're gonna work on, and I'm showing them how to not how to kill, but I show them on how to hold the knife when he's walking, point down with the blade facing out. I tell him how. I show him how you carve, how you always whittle away from yourself, and I start telling him about some of the things I used to teach my son. Tell him stories about how we would go camping and how we would make fires and we would set traps, little traps to catch animals, and we would fish from the banks. And tomorrow, if we can, we'll find your sister and we'll start on that journey again.
I believe you, Mr. Fisk. You are such a nice man.
I try, son. How about you just settle down for the evening? You snuggle up next to your dog, Dad. You come up with a name for that dog yet?
Bennet named Trevor.
Trevor?
Yeah.
Why don't you snuggle up with Trevor? The two of you lay close by. And if you need help, you come holler at Mr. Fisk, or you go get that Senator Bennet. These army boys are all right, but they've been through a lot the last few days, so don't get in their hair too much. And just listen, all right? They got your best interest at heart.
All right, Mr. Fisk.
All right, you settle down now. You eat tonight?
Yeah, I ate.
All right.
I'm kind of tired now.
All right. You wake me up. You need anything, son?
All right. He takes
All right.
takes Trevor, and they go into the couch to sleep. And that is the end of The Walking Dead. For tonight, everybody. Good show. Awesome roleplay,
Yeah.
everybody.
Oh,
That was like
that was great.
King. That was superb roleplay amongst all of you guys, man. That was just a major roleplay session.
Yeah, it was awesome. That was
fun.
fun.
Great.
Also, me and the staff sergeant got to handle our fear, I think, because you accumulated 5 stress, and I just found out my anchor died. So I think we got some other roles here.
Yeah, I think we need some more roles there.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
just wanted to do the ending rolls after the session closed, so we could just. I just wanted
was
some
looking at the
emotion.
breaking points.
I wanted to end with some emotion there. So now, yeah, let's do the rolls. You all,
Anyone with Mr. Emotional, huh?
So- yeah. So
That was really good though. I mean, that was a nice talk to the little boy. I mean, that was a great ending.
yeah.
That's
And
like
I
a
have no
TV show
kids.
that ends with the boy sleeping with the dog. There's the sunset behind us.
I said this in the chat, but for anybody that's watching and missed it, Trevor is the first name of Dr. Trevor Stone, my
Yeah.
departed anchor. So that was Bennett's sentimentality there. Just so you know. So how do I do this? So I gotta roll to handle my fear. So it's a roll as many dice as either your wits or empathy allow. Add +2 for each anchor. So I get 7 because the dog's still alive, and no stress die.
I was hoping that I got 4 stress, but I was hoping I could maybe make that kid my anchor, NPC anchor. It's probably not a good idea, but what
The
the hell?
stress don't count.
Stress
Right.
don't count, but I think I succeeded on a normal one.
Yeah, you got one.
I
normal.
did. Yeah.
Okay.
Ugh, I've handled my fear.
Anybody else got to handle their fear? 5 stress. Your anchor gets killed. No,
I have 4.
you're good.
Also, I would argue that somebody brutally beat someone who couldn't defend themselves.
Yeah, Negan.
Somebody we know. You're muted, Staff
yeah.
Sergeant.
What does
Kane?
that have to do with anything?
How does that have to do with
They're
anything?
breaking points.
So,
Just for your information, I'm disillusioned, so I do not get stressed for things
Yeah.
that commit brutal acts of violence or when committing them yourself.
That don't bother him at all.
Neither one of us do. Neither one of us do.
Still had 5 stress, sir.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
Handle
I
your
did.
fear with me.
Looking for the kid you lost.
I only lost her because you all were distracting me.
Yeah. Oh, empathy, great. That's my good stat. Not.
Or
All
wit.
right. And let's see. I got my anchor is alive, so I get +2 dice. It's wit or well, they're both 3. It doesn't matter.
Well, according to the experience points, you only get 1. But
One what?
1 experience for the session. But the
Why?
good role play, so I have to give you more than that, right? So
Well,
I'll give you 2.
we participated. Perez and I.
These
Perez and
guys are
I.
slipped already, Omega. Don't worry about it.
Perez
No,
and
hold
I
on.
found a new place.
Yeah, we
Found a
did.
new
We
sector.
explored a new
And
area.
then
No, that's
Perez
it.
and I learned new information, which was Negan and the cult. My
I learned new
my,
information that my
my
anchor died.
My issues and my whatchamacallit came into play. My involuntary rage by smacking what's his name around. That had an
What's his
impact
name?
on the session. Oh, I'm around 4.
Okay, take 4. Take 4.
All right, yeah, hold on. Let's see, where is this?
Page
I gotta tell you
28.
this.
28
Right here,
page.
let me
yeah.
roll my thing first. Hold on. Let me roll my thing first. I still got to roll. All right, I'm good.
Oh, my issue totally played up. I often lie or exaggerate the truth to get what I want. I was lying my ass off there at the beginning. Like
Yes, you were.
like that was totally me lying.
All right, I didn't do any of that.
Well, mine actually played in too because my issue is I always follow orders no matter what. So I was ready to kill either of you in cold blood at the one word.
And
Okay.
is
I told
What
him
does
that.
what does say everybody gains 4? Just to make it easy. Everybody gains 4.
Yeah. Don't
I
make
was
me look
only
at that.
speaking up because
Yeah.
I'm trying to catch up.
Yeah, we're trying to catch up.
And
How do you take them off? Right click? Yeah.
Right click to take them off. Left click to put them
Yeah.
off.
and through the night you have a good night's sleep. You're tired, had a long day, so y'all lose a damage, right? Increase 1 health.
Oh, that does do that? Oh, awesome.
Day rest.
We lose it.
Day rest gives a health back as long as you have food.
Do I lose
Okay,
any
cool.
stress?
Um,
I'm not gonna try
If you
and talk
talk
to
to your
my.
anchor, yes. If
Well,
you
I'm not
just
gonna talk
do,
to. He's not here, so I'm not gonna talk to him.
No,
so then
doesn't
if
he
you have a
have,
night's rest, it's 2d6,
Yeah, night's
take
rest.
the lowest.
yeah,
Okay.
I gotta say there, Fisk. You had a nice conversation with Robert, and you got
Okay.
kind of close to him. He could be your NPC anchor because you're allowed
Yeah.
1 NPC anchor and 1
Yeah.
PC anchor.
All right, so I'll take Robert as my NPC anchor.
And that
I
conversation
think
would have gave you relieve all stress.
all stress. Okay.
Yeah.
You can do that once per session.
Okay. All right, so I'm 0 stress and I'm unharmed still, and I think I get to spend some experience for the next game. Yeah, I have 11 points. So I get the 1 thing up.
Yeah,
I'll
I
look
got
at it
enough to put it over. too.
Yeah. Yeah, same here. I just hit 10, so. Yeah, okay, cool. I don't know what I'm
So,
going to do then.
anybody got anything to say? Yeah, we got that pig thing. So remember, you got to go around the pigs. So I have a feeling Bennett's gonna not go go to the pigs.
Okay, here's the thing. It's not meta. It's not metagame knowledge. Does Bennett
on.
seem like a guy who's going to voluntarily go out to the pigs? I mean, let's be
Exactly.
honest, okay? It's not a metagame thing. I'm not touching the
Same here.
livestock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a farmer, but Fisk seems to love him. So why would we take that away from him?
Yeah.
I've already set precedent that I'm not messing with them because when he said unload them, I'm like, that's your stuff.
Yeah, I was like, nah, that's not happening.
I gotta find a
But,
ball so I can play fetch with Trevor.
So I am my character is a combat medic. So I would probably keep an eye on them because if they look sickly when we got them to see if they look healthier.
Well, you're not noticing anything yet. Everything's just
I'm
fine
probably
and
looking
dandy.
more at Fisk to see if he's
Also-
puking or anything.
No?
I don't know if
sorry.
you know, Omega, but if you want, at the bottom of the chat window, you can make your roles private to where we don't see them. That way we have no idea what you're doing.
Yeah.
Hey, how'd you get 10 experience points? We got 3 last time and 4 this time.
No.
How did we get 10?
Yeah.
We had some. We got some extra when we
when we made
started.
our characters.
So I got I had
He gave us
3,
some experience when we started our characters.
right. So I
Yeah,
had
we did.
3 from that, and then I got
Right.
2 for doing the eulogy for
Right,
for our
those
fallen
eulogies
comrade.
too. Right.
So that gave me 5, and then we got 3 at the end of last session, and then 4 this time.
I got you.
What does that put you at exactly 10?
Now puts me at 12.
Okay, I was gonna say because we shouldn't be the same because you had a couple more than I did. Okay, so
Yeah.
then yeah, we're right.
You
Yeah.
all have so much catching up to do with the
I
senator.
know.
Exactly.
Okay, so, well, anybody got anything to say before we log off?
This was great, man. Omega, I
Hi,
appreciate
Audra.
it. You know, and this is great role play, man. I loved it.
I love getting to yell at my friends. It
Yeah.
was so much fun.
Yeah. Great.
I yell at everybody, so it's nothing new. Not really. I'm really
Well,
nice guy.
I'm sorry my project couldn't be with us tonight, but
I know.
this was a fun game.
We need
was
somebody to
fun game.
balance us. Bunch of me motherfuckers in the room, you know what I mean? I got you right there. Boom.
Yeah.
Drop.
Oh, well,
It's-
if Negan came back and it was the 4 of us, then I don't think anybody would be backing down. Would be the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no flight response. I'm sorry.
I do have a question. At what point, if I hadn't noticed it, when were you gonna mention Cynthia?
I
'Cause that dude, that was slick. That
You
was
caught
slick.
that really quick, dude.
I was probably not going to mention it unless I was just going to wait for you to just notice.
Okay. I'm watching out
I
for these
might-
kids, man.
I might have made
you gotta know where your kids are.
I might have made Robert do it, but
Experience either.
I didn't expect you to notice that quick, actually, but you did.
Hey, that's the
looked up
dad
there at
brain.
one
I was
point.
like, "There's a child missing."
Yeah.
I was going all over the map
Oh.
to see where you'd put her.
I
Well,
can't even pay attention to what's going on my different screens, and he's got everything, dude.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw this on The
Master.
Walking Dead, and the kid does never
Yeah.
never gets found.
it's crazy all this. Yeah, I got to do lots of shit. That's why when I play it, it gets a little bit boring because I'm only doing one thing. I got to have like
Sure.
10 things going at the same time.
Well,
But no, I
you
enjoy
know,
playing, but
I like the break, to be honest, of playing,
Silver,
not having all
Silver,
that.
Silver
It is a
lining,
lot
you
to
know,
see, yeah,
at least
man.
you got rid of the tapeworm.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, there's that plus. Yeah,
This is
everybody
gonna
was
impact,
complaining that she was wanting to eat all the time.
that's going to impact Fisk deeply, though, man. He don't be losing more kids, man.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
think that's going to impact the senator deeply because he felt responsible and he was looking after him. So I think he's going to have an issue with that. He
He
may
may
not
also
give a
have
damn
some reasons in his backstory for that too, that he just doesn't blab
I'm
around like
sure.
this does.
Yeah,
because he has some kind of soft spot for those kids for some reason. We don't know why.
I know what it is. He said it before, but I'm not going to say anything.
Future voters, that's what it was.
Future voters.
Future voters, of course. You got to start them young. It's called
Yeah.
indoctrination.
It's like religion, you know?
Got to make sure they're all wearing their little hats and everything.
Yeah,
They gotta know my
exactly.
name. They got to know my name
Oh,
before they go to
Well,
kindergarten.
since Robert already said that we were disillusioned, Fisk, the reason why we weren't backing that down and why we wouldn't have a problem shooting you is because we've seen some bad stuff and it wouldn't have even crossed our mind to shoot you and not shoot you. So I mean that's why you were saying it's a thing to take another life. Well, we've done that a lot, and I'm a trained sniper. I've done it a whole lot. So
Yeah,
that's
but-
why we were like we were going to play it into disillusion. That's why part of that became a problem.
But see, the thing is as a sniper, you've killed people under orders. Even that
Sure.
to separate that, I mean, taking a human life is fucking.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Even for a
Negan
guy
didn't
that's
seem to think so. I mean, he just
Oh,
kind
there
of
you
Negan
go.
didn't seem to think so. That's a problem. But we've from our backstory, which part of it we're not saying, we have seen some really bad stuff.
Yeah.
Also,
But
my
still-
issue, I understand the world with logic, not emotions. So, again,
Mhm.
Well, I don't know about that totally.
Your issue, I say as I look at my 3 issues.
but I'm broken, but I'm shattered.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
conflicting. So I
Yeah,
got to
yeah,
work
yeah.
off the shattered part.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Are we off the air yet?
No.
No, this is
think
good
so.
shit, man.
Oh yeah, I think Murky watches all this.
People like this?
And Murky's still around.
So I was cooking the other night, and I was like, and that's when I listened to the end of the show, and I'm like, that was really good at the end of the show, and it was funny. I meant to say this. I have more memory of like didactic memory of my character speech than I do of when I'm speaking as myself.
Normally.
Oh,
I
yeah,
swear to God,
absolutely.
when I
Yeah,
listened to
absolutely.
it, I had better recall of the character sayings and what I did and what we all said than what I was saying as my real person. And I was like, wow, that's really weird. You know, just
Yeah,
to think about
if I think
why I
back,
remembered.
I think you know, if I say that I did this or that, I just think that I did that. You know, and then all the things I've said as my character, that is what I remember.
My wife said, don't wake her up tonight and tell her about the game. When I go to bed, she's like, don't tell me about it. Just sneak in. Yeah, it
My
was
wife
weird.
would kill me if I woke her up. Me like, would you like to hear about the make believe I just did with my friends? My wife would just kill me right there.
Well, I'm a noob at this, so it's all sort of new, you know. I'm still like the excited, like show and tell kind of stage, and she just makes fun of me.
Well, when you have sessions like this, it's all of us, because even the seasoned and veteran players, it's just so awesome to have a good group that we can role play like this.
Oh,
We get
absolutely.
giddy about it too. I mean,
Yeah.
I tell my friends, I was like, bro, you got to check this shit out, man. I even say go watch the episode, because I couldn't even do it justice describing it.
Yeah.
Well, I picked up one of my wife's friends. I sent her that little I'm a Philly boy. This ain't gonna flow with that Philly boy. And she went and watched the whole. She's watched the whole episode. She's like, why were they so mean? And she's the sweetest girl in the world. She's like, why were they so mean to you? I'm like, they weren't mean. So hi, Audra. I don't know. She's watching, but she's sleeping. But maybe she'll catch it on YouTube.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm telling you, I can bring the ladies. All right, hang up. Let's get this done before I say
shit.
something stupid.
Yeah, I didn't even. I was
drinking all
muted
night.
there. Okay. Yeah, it's hard to get a good group, and we got a good group, man. And hope it lasts. If you don't die off.
If
Yeah, I really thought-
we don't kill each other, right?
I thought we were gonna lose another character, and I'm like, man, we just got him in. There's some nice conflict, and right away it's just gonna be flushed down the toilet. But
It was looking pretty bad there.
yeah, it was.
Yeah, that would have had a profound effect upon my character too.
I'm sure.
I
Yeah.
would have probably went ballistic.
I'm telling
uh,
you, there is no situation that can't be handled with the appropriate amount of explosives. So,
Yeah, good thing you had that grenade. That saved you for sure.
yeah. I hated to use it though. I didn't want to. I was like, ah.
I think it was a good
Alright.
idea.
And you say that like he only had one grenade.
Omega's gonna so regret giving you any grenades. I can see it.
I'm one
I can
less.
see it on his
I'm one
face
less.
right now, actually.
You guys
We
are listen.
rolled,
You're not gonna do so well in my mothership game, guy, Jancic and Omega. Trust me, I'm nowhere nearly as nice as you.
Well, I don't know. I don't think I'm that nice, man. I'm trying to kill you guys off, but
yeah, and he's literally tried to kill. He has killed off me and Robert's character.
Well, I wouldn't let him lose a ration. I mean, he would have lost a weapon in my game.
How funny that would have been though, and I would have been so cool with it. It's like 2 sessions ago I died, had a session is good, and then the next session I died again.
yeah, I should have just let the grenade just plop out of his pocket. Bong, Bong.
I went to kill you both last session.
Yeah,
so
you
hell,
take-
I'm
you
thinking-
take out all the walkers around you, but you take yourself out with it.
Oh, I would do that in a heartbeat, bro. That's awesome. Pop 2 grenades and run into the middle of them to save everybody. Oh, that's totally Kane.
Well, everybody, that was fun. I guess we should end it. It's getting late. Murky Knights, our loyal fan there. Thanks for filling the chat up, and they're always there watching our show. I appreciate it very much. We all love you.
Yep.
Yeah, I appreciate it too. Just so you know, when you pop over to mine too.
I don't care.
Thank
So.
you.
Yeah.
Just kidding, just kidding.
See, he's a prick in real life too.
Well, you know.
You all
some
know-
people play their characters, some people are their characters. I don't know.
He's not. He's not.
Yes,
I-
Bob.
I
Yeah,
just
they're the same character, right?
Yeah. We're
I
both.
don't know. I think my
Volker.
next guy might be a pacifist. I don't know. We'll see.
As long as you're not passive. Listen, I can handle any kind of aggression except passive aggression.
Yeah.
Seriously, I can't. That makes me lose my shit.
I'm liking the character
Thanks for
Fisk.
telling me, Bob.
I like aggression. I think my state trooper.
There's so much
neighbor just got
tension
on.
between you and Marcus. I was like, am I going to have to shoot him even
I
after
know.
we?
I was like, God damn it, man. He survived once. I don't want to kill
Yeah,
him.
well,
I like
I
Mark.
thought it was funny too because I was like, okay,
like
yeah, let's
this.
cool down, and Fisk was like, nah, let's not.
Talking shit.
Well, he's just so freaking unreasonable. This guy.
I
This
was
fucking
trying to
Marcus
pull him
guy.
away though. I had already got him to agree
Yeah,
to
he
walk
pulled me
away
away
from
back
it.
to the truck, and then you're over there. Come on. But it was awesome. I loved it, man. I loved it.
That was fantastic.
Okay, well, until next time, everybody. 2 weeks, we find out what happens with Cynthia. We find out about these farm animals. And Negan, I don't know. Well, he's a few days away, so he might be a few episodes away. So stay tuned for Dragonbane in 2 days on Wolfkin's channel. Same time, 9:30 Eastern Time. Next week on Tuesday, we have
So,
next
Mega
day.
and Nefarious there too.
Yeah,
And
Nefarious
who
is
am I
there.
bringing? Because I died.
If you want to check out that awesome new game by Free League, Dragonbane, that's where you want to see it. See some great role playing there too. And next week's Alien, and that is all for now. So have a good night, everybody. See you next time. Bye bye.
Take care.
Peace.